The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Muted. I'm fucking muted. Stupid fucking StreamYard. Why doesn't it let you know like before you talk? It lets you know like a little bit after, so you slowly realize you made a fool of yourself. But yo, welcome to Real Figures. This is episode number 74. My name is Omar V. Bringing you the latest action figure toy news of the week. And fuck, hopefully my mic's coming through okay, because it sounds kind of funny again, man. And I'm like, every time it sounds like that, I feel like this shit's just choppy. But I don't know. Might be coming through my headphones. Hopefully not. But if you guys are in the chat, let me know, man. But yo, guys, like I said, welcome to episode number 74 of Real Figures. Bring you the latest action figure toy news of the week and kind of a week and a half worth of news. Took last week off. Fucking watched the Super Bowl. It was the worst fucking Super Bowl I've ever seen in my life. I've only seen a few, obviously. Not too old, so I haven't watched, too many of them. But man, I remember watching as early as like the mid 90s. Remember the Cowboys winning a bunch. My dad was a Cowboys fan, so early on I kind of took a liking to that team too. But I would always remember, like, man, me and my brother, we would always, like, on the weekends we would like bother our dad to like take us to like Blockbuster or something, like rent a video game and all that stuff. And I remember all the time, man, during the Super Bowl, it's like me and my brother would be like, oh, he's gonna forget to take it back, he's watching the game. So we get to keep it an extra day. But yeah, that would always be like a good time to kind of watch these games, like growing up and stuff. But yeah, last week's game, man, or this past weekend's game was so bad. I was like, man, shit product all around. Like, are we getting it from toy companies? Because we're getting it from movie studios. We're getting it from media outlets. We're getting it from a lot of stuff. Even I bet your favorite restaurants probably don't feel the same anymore. They don't kind of seem to have the same type of experience, every time you go there. I don't know what it is, man. It's just like I feel like quality is just taking a turn for the worst most of the time. And yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks for the consumer, man. So when it revolves around toys, we're gonna take a look at some of the stuff that gets shown off these past few weekends and stuff, or weeks, and yeah, just kind of dissect them and give our opinions on them and stuff. So we'll do that today. Like I said, we got a week and a half with the toy news. It's kind of waited around for a good time to get this Marvel Legends stream that popped up this week, and I was gonna hold the show off until Sunday, but probably gonna be busy this weekend again. And then I don't know, man, the toy news is just like piling up. It's starting to ramp up. We got Toy Fair coming up, so there's a lot more stuff that's gonna be showing off. So I was like, man, you know what? We got a day off tomorrow. Let's do this shit tonight, baby. So we got a special episode tonight, middle of the week. So yeah, it'll be a pretty fun one, man. So get into that. But before that, guys, I'll go through my pickups like always and stuff. Say what's up to the chat. Chat slides in here. Kind of working on a little bit of a backlog, man. I had these Varnock twins, Savage Crucible, up here in my office for a while, and I remember like opening this like a little bit on Sunday, and then I just left it up here. But man, dude, this tray is like packed to the brim, bro. Like, it's got so much stuff in here. There's even like other stuff in a bag that comes in these boxes. It's impressive, man. I remember thinking like, oh man, I wanted to get two of these. Why don't they just give us two bodies? Like, no, these had to be single releases because there's just so much shit in there. It's like, dude, it's crazy the amount of stuff that they're packing in. So I got that in from Savage Crucible. And then this week, or today actually, I got the Akuma, the Jada Toys Akuma. Got it from Entertainment Earth. They had posted that they had it in stock like a few days ago, so I ordered it. And then just to kind of get like free shipping, they do like $79 to get free shipping. I needed this 2-pack, man. I remember passing on it when it was on Pulse, not because I didn't want it, but because I thought it was gonna go on BBTS eventually. I just never fucking did, man. And they did like a reissue on it recently, so I was like, yo, not sleeping on it this time, because yeah, that Janet, bro, like, man, she looks great. My head sculpt, I don't know, man. The unhelmeted one, I was like, I don't know, man. Is she kind of cross-sighted? Kind of. But man, I had to get this 2-pack. I was like, bro, I felt so stupid about missing out on that one. And then I think it was going for like $100 bucks, 120 on eBay. I was like, I ain't paying that. And then, bro, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Whoa, the Kane the Postman from Chaos. This thing's hard, bro. I only messed with this a little bit too. Man, dude, I remember, dude, I was like messing with a few of these things earlier in the week, but it just feels weird doing the show today, like on Wednesday, because it's like, I haven't really been up here too long, because I kind of don't come into this room too much. But yeah, every time I get something new, I just kind of put it up here. Then I'm like, I'll get to that later on in the week. So it kind of feels a little funny to do it on Wednesday. But yeah, I got this Kane the Postman from where the fuck did I get it from? Forgot. It wasn't Bomb Busby. I think it was TOYZ Metaverse that I got it from. Pretty dope figure, man. The only thing I didn't like on mine is this boot, this foot right here. The peg, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of loose. It kind of pops off a little bit too easy. I was like, I don't know how to fix that. It wouldn't be like Kiki's, but overall, it's a great figure, man. Like I said in the past, I'm not like the biggest fan of like soft goods all the time, but man, when it's done so well, this figure fire, bro. This figure is hot fire. I've been seeing that a lot. Shout out to Cerebral D. That man, fucking Deep, he gets crazy with his posing. I'm like, bro, I would feel so fucked up about like moving these jackets like that sometimes, but he goes in on that shit. But yeah, that figure is dope. And then yeah, I gotta crack these Varnox twins. But man, I remember opening the other one on Sunday, and it was just overwhelming, bro. I was like, bro, this shit's too much shit out here. I'm not gonna have all this shit on the table right now. I was like, nah. So I'll probably crack that probably tomorrow. Got the day off tomorrow, so won't be too busy in the afternoon. But yo, guys, as always, let me know what you guys are picking up, what you guys' experiences with the stuff you're getting is. How you're liking it and stuff, man. Shit, just speaking of the devil. Shout out to my man Deep, bro. This guy poses like no other guy, bro. I swear. Deep is like, Deep, you're crazy with it, man. That's all I gotta say. He knows too. But yo, guys, like I was saying, let me know what you guys are picking up, man. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. And then yeah, we'll talk about the new stuff coming around the corner, man. But before that, let me say what's up to the chat. Chat sliding in here. First guy in the chat, Red X 305. Shout out to Red X. Is that Miami area code? Man, the Miami boys are in the house, bro. I don't even know if Deep is from Miami, but I know he's in Florida. Be Weird in the house. What's up, Be Weird? He says, yo, what's up? What's good, man? Dude, Be Weird. You hit the bell for notification, bro. I noticed that. I noticed that shit. Man. Hey, shout out to 8 Skate in the house. Was good. Hey, shout out to 8 too, man. Always showing love. Appreciate it, man. B Rivera in the house too, man. B's here for the MEZCO talk. We're gonna get into that too, B. Let me know what you think about this stuff that's showing off, man. You ain't lying. Quality is on the decline. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man, because I don't know, man. Like, dude, shit feels different, bro. And like you could just see it. Like in the NFL, the Pro Bowl used to mean something, dude. Now it's like a award show / like content show. I don't know what it is, bro. I'm like, bro, this shit ain't it, dude. Look up Sean Taylor hit on kicker Pro Bowl, and you'll know what I'm talking about, dude. Like, look up that hit. And that was the beginning of the end for that shit, because they're never doing that again. That shit was outlawed instantly. Ghost Tab in the building. Shout out to Ghost Tab, my man Deep in the house. He says, yo, what's good, Deep? It's good to see you, man. Obi-Juan in the house. He says, hey, yo, Omar, orale muchachos. Yo, Obi-Juan is in the building. And fuck, man, let me know if my mic's coming in through good, because I hopped out of the stream and I hopped back in. And like the only reason I bring that up is because it kind of threw off my toy news, but got it right here. And I actually wanted to start off with Transformers, guys, because, bro, this Overgears line from Takara, this shit looks hot, man. This shit looks fucking hot. Pre-order goes live on the 13th, so a couple days from now. But online, they already started sharing off this video. Check this shit out.
Transformer! 発見。現在エリア C05 を逃走中。
こちらアイアンハイド、任務達成。ジョーンズ、聞こえるか。くそ、オラ君一体どうなってる。
妨害電波により通信ができません。
もうすぐ出口だ。
後方からミサイルです。
やむなしか。ちょっと失礼。
人間に危害が及びます。威嚇射撃にとどめてください。
分かってる。
アイアンハイド、聞こえるか。
ジョーンズ、繋がったか。
早くビークルモードに戻れ。
大丈夫、人に見られちゃいないさ。
こっちはエネルギープラントの情報を入手した。これでオプティマスに報告できる。
本当か。よくやった。
上空から飛行物体接近中。
そいつは味方じゃない。そこから逃げ。
オラ君、あいつは何だ。
おそらくですが、名前はブラックアウト。コアに潜伏するディセプティコンの一体です。
トランスフォーマーか。
ブラックアウトはオーバーギア可能です。気をつけてください。
貴様が奪った機密情報を返してもらう。
やるしかないみたいだな。
Holy fucking shit, bro. Holy fucking shit. I was like, man, I was just shit talking to companies about not being able to make cool shit, but damn. I was like, bro, that shit, it looks sick. And I was like, dude, this rollout for a toy line, this thing has been getting hyped up for a while now. I believe we first saw prototypes of these guys at I don't want to say it was New York Comic Con. It was definitely an overseas event. But yeah, Takara's been showing off these kind of more real mecha inspired Transformers, kind of inspired a little bit from Bayverse designs. You obviously got Ironhide right here on the left, and then you got Blackout, which was that Apache helicopter that was in that Bayverse movie, that first one. And yeah, they're kind of taking a little inspiration from the Bayverse stuff, but putting like a real mecha. These are like their words that they're using, like more real life mecha inspired stylizations into their designs, and obviously revolving around like heavy artillery, like Ironhide, obviously the arms specialist on Optimus's team. You know, he's gonna have these like Gatling guns, like all kinds of weapons hanging off of him. Blackout with this like Apache helicopter design. These things are awesome. I can't wait to see the full reveal a couple days from now. Should be going live on overseas sites like HLJ. I'm actually waiting to get my MPG Optimus, man. I don't know if you guys have seen that new Optimus that just came out. Dude, Transformers are they're killing it for the fans right now, man. I've only recently got like more into them, but like I still got this Megatron right here on my desk. I was like trying to find a cool spot for him. I kind of want to get like a good shelf space for like my Decepticons and all that stuff. But man, you have so many different lines. It's hard to kind of stay focused or concentrated on one collection. Because this right here, this looks awesome, bro. This looks like something that I wish we got to see like a cartoon of or a movie of, you know, because like we just saw in that video. And I apologize for it being a little long, but I just love that shit. It's just so cinematic. You got the Japanese voiceovers too. It just sounds like way more badass. Yeah, these things like off the hook. A lot of people are kind of pointing out they look a little boring in the colorways. They're very like drab, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like it adds to that real mecha aesthetic that they're going for. And who knows? After they have these molds ready, they might kind of repaint them and stuff. But I feel like they're throwing in just enough color into this Ironhide right here to kind of distinguish him as that. And then obviously the Apache helicopter, his name is Blackout. You know, it's like this motherfucker's not gonna be bright orange and shit. So pretty awesome. Like I said, I can't wait for the full reveal. But these things have been getting hyped up for months now, and yeah, a lot of people are kind of waiting to see what this line entails and stuff. So this is coming from Takara. And then yeah, this is that little video that we just saw. And like I said, I apologize for being a little long, but it's just so sick. I was like, bro, they need to make like a series of this because this looks awesome. You know, and especially now with AI, I hate to say that, like, oh yeah, forget about the artists and stuff, but man, AI could generate this shit so fast for you. And maybe they did use that. Who the fuck knows? Like, dude, put out a series, put out content to get people into your shit, you know, like everybody that I showed this video to, they were like, whoa, what the fuck is that? Like, not even knowing about toys or anything like that. They know Transformers, they know cool designs to robots, so they're gonna hop on it, you know. So be on the lookout for this. This should be, like I said, going live on the 13th. And yeah, probably take a look at it again next week or the next time I do an episode, because shit hot, man. This shit hot. My man Boncho saying, hey, yo, what's good, Boncho? Deep says, I'm gonna check out those Oddly Transformers soon. Yeah, those Oddly ones look sick, man. But dude, like I said, there's just so many like offerings for Transformers, and that's kind of what turns a lot of people off, myself included sometimes, and more so than not, because it's just so much stuff, and a lot of times it's kind of confusing to tell what lines are, because next they'll be moving to the Flame Toys Full Ray Action RC and Windblade. And normally I would have thought these were the model kits, but that's the Full Ray model. The versions they do action figures of those model kits, like they recently did that Beast Wars Megatron. That was a Full Ray model kit, but now there's a release of it that's Full Ray Action, so that's just the figure put together already, I guess. But the designs to them are always so sick, like the way Flame Toy stylizes their kind of G1 inspired, obviously, Transformers. They look good, they look cool, and I feel like these two lady bots they might pose pretty well too, because their designs lend themselves to that. They're not so boxy, you know. So I might check these out, depending on like the price and the height of them and stuff. They might look pretty cool next to like those MPG Transformers that are coming out, because that Optimus just looks sick, man. Look that Optimus up deep, because that MPG Optimus, that a lot of people are saying is like the best Optimus Prime out there in the market, not counting so many third parties, but there is a lot of third parties that are pretty dope. But that for the price too, I think it's like 160. It's a hot one, man. My man Obi-Wan saying, got notices from Horseman. My bear is finally being prepared to ship. Holy shit. Seems like it was paused for a while, or it could be my impatience. Definitely wasn't impatience, man, because that's been a minute. I don't have a pre-order with them for that bear, but I am intrigued by it, and if it is a dope one, I wanna see what's up with it on BBTS. But man, that's been a minute that was shown off. But hopefully, yeah, it arrived right before Chinese New Year, so yeah, they should be shipping all that stuff out. And the Horsemen are pretty good about like their logistics when it comes to having the stuff already in their warehouse. Like they ship the stuff out fast. So and I've noticed that whenever they do their figure obscura, they'll kind of update people on how much percentage of the orders have been shipped out, and it doesn't take up too many days. So yeah, you should be getting that pretty soon. Obi-Wan, let us know how you like it, man, because that bear might be a pretty dope pickup. But yo, like I was saying, more Transformers. Also Hasbro doing their thing. So they got the Age of the Primes wave number. I think it's wave 3. So we got, first off, we got what's the name of this motherfucker? Swerve. So we got Swerve, one of the mini bots. And man, one of the things that I noticed from this wave is too much fucking red, bro. We got Swerve, we got Ratchet from the animated series. We got Cliff Jumper from Transformers Prime. So I like his design right here. He's got like that fucking horn on his hood and shit. It looks like one of those Texans and shit. One of their fucking Cadillacs. Like that looks hard, but just check this out, dude. It's like red. Like we got Power Glide. And dude, it's just, to me, it's just, you don't do that. You don't fucking do that. You don't, dude. Like I was just like, how did nobody catch this? Like, this is just too much red. And then next off, we got Smoke Screens, a little bit of break in the red, you know, finally. And this is from Transformers Prime also, that some people weren't really digging too much because I don't know, Transformers Prime has a more like kind of curved design. Like they look very like, obviously it's like a CG animation, so it's, you know, you can do these types of like styles and stuff. And this one looks a little bit more boxy, but the transformer itself looks dope. Like the bot mode, the alt mode look cool. And then this power glide, a lot of people were hyped about this because it comes with the mask. And then I didn't get the slide here, but when you open his chest, he has that heart from the episode. I guess there was like a reference to that, you know. And so they actually put it in the toy that a lot of the purists were really fond of. They were like, "Oh, this is dope!" That they actually took the time to put in that detail. I mean, so we got a smoke screen, and then we got Nexus Prime, so one of the 13s, and I believe this is going to be the Prime that is the Combiner Prime. So they only have this mode right now, but I think there's like a rumor or confirmed rumor that the rest of the bots that combine with him are going to be released throughout the year. So yeah, this is going to be a Combiner, and this is Nexus Prime, and then we got Liege Maximo. So this is going to be the final Prime. I think there's one more that that they haven't released yet, but I think a lot of people are saying that they might have to use like a reuse mold for a Vector Prime. So that would be all 13 primes, and all of these Transformers come with like a special piece. And I think once you collect them all, I don't know if it's like a weapon or something. It's yet to be revealed, but I think they have a lot more information coming out in Toy Fair. But like I said, man, a lot of people were hyped for this one because Liege Maximo, because it just looks something different too. But look at all this shit, bro. I would never put anything out that's all the same color, bro. It confuses the customer. It confused the fuck out of me. I was like, yo, I'll get these slides later. And then when I started getting them, I was like, wait, what the fuck? I'm seeing too much red, bro. What the fuck? I was like, dude, this shit is just too confusing, you know? And then that's what I mean too. It's like, okay, this is G1 inspired. This is from another Transformers series, Transformers Prime. This is from Transformers Animated. And then this is like more G1 inspired. It's like, why do they do that? I don't understand. It's like, dude, pick a line, pick like a series, like, all right, we're gonna do the Transformers Prime series, and then just like release all the figures to that and then move on. You know, it's like, no, they like mix everything up. And then eventually when they're done with like the sub line, which is Age of the Primes, they'll move to something else. I think it was recently called Legacy. And like I said, they released like, okay, we're releasing the animated Bumblebee, and now we're gonna release the video game Devastation Bumblebee. Now it's just too confusing, man. You know, so it's the one thing I have a nitpick with. But whenever I watch like people talk about Transformers on streams, they love it, man. They love the mix, they love all that stuff. So I don't know. It looks like Hasbro's kind of pleasing these sets of fans, so I can't gripe about it too much because yeah, it's not for me most of the time, you know. And then a little G.I. Joe action, man. Right before the show, we had a fucking Larry Hama in the house, bro. Like I think he got ahead of a Hasbro because he did some kind of live show or something where he revealed the Don Moreno Snake Eyes. So this was actually revealed right before the show, and then it just, I guess, I don't know if these guys started putting out the renders because I first caught this image from, I believe it's Bees Battlegrounds. So I don't know if you guys follow Bees Battlegrounds on YouTube, but I was actually like putting my stream together, like getting it ready. And then I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? Is this real? And I was like, holy shit. And then I think he said that, yeah, Larry Hama had revealed this. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then, yeah, then the next thing I knew, it started popping up on Instagram and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if he got ahead of Hasbro and stuff. Cause yeah, there's been kind of scattered reveals throughout, but man, this figure looks awesome, bro. I believe this is like a clone of Snake Eyes. I could be way off. I don't know too much about G.I. Joe, like lore and stuff, but design wise, it's like, man, sign me up. This shit looks hot, bro. Like, damn, this just looks like action figure crack right here. This is not action figure overdose. This is action figure crack. Like, this just looks good. I love that head sculpt. I was like, man, dude, thank you, whoever took over the head sculpts for the G.I. Joe ladies, because man, they used to come out so bunk. Like, oh, dude, I remember that first cover girl. She looked like a 40-year-old. It's like, holy fuck, this chick looking too old. The Scarlet, I was like, shit, what the hell did they do to her? They need to redo that figure, bro. And then they started doing like better releases. Then we got another cover girl, and she looks, man, she's beautiful. I don't know if you guys have picked up that figure. I have her like next to my my fucking what's the name of that shit? The fucking that big ass mech that Captain America was flying in the What If series. But yeah, he looks like he just goes with her, man. That's a beautiful figure. What the fuck is the name of that huge ass iron mech, bro? God damn. I'm thinking about too many Transformers. But yeah, that cover girl looks great. And yeah, this head sculpt right here looks awesome too, man. God damn, somebody type that shit's gonna bother me the whole time. Something Smasher. What the fuck? Hydra Smasher, the Hydra Stomper. Holy shit, bro. I was like, man, what the hell's the name of this shit? Sidewinder? Oh, dude, this is when you fucking pay attention to too many Transformers. That's what the fuck happens. But yeah, that figure looks great. And yeah, whoever's taking over the head sculpts for the G.I. Joe ladies is doing a great job, man. Because yeah, this is a day one pre-order, like 8 saying. This is easily the hottest G.I. Joe reveal I've seen in a while. Because I don't know, we took a look at some of the reveals that were shown off recently. I don't know, I'm not feeling too many of them, man. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just not like my cup of tea. Because along with that, this is also floating around, I guess, yesterday. So I think it's a toy book reveal. So we have that Royal Guard from what's the name of that shit? That fucking Cobra La, like Royal Guard thing. And I'm like, this is action figure overdose. These motherfuckers are doing too much with this shit, bro. But I mean, it looks accurate to what it's supposed to be. And I guess for the Joe fans, like, you know, they're feeling it. It kind of looks like some Sentai, you know, bad guy and shit. So for that, it's like, yeah, you could get some use out of it. Like, I can see this thing fighting some Power Rangers, most definitely. And even Homegirl right here too. She struck me as like a Power Ranger villain also. But man, just for somebody that just didn't grow up with this movie, this shit just looks like too much, bro. Too busy. And whenever I hear people that love G.I. Joe and they hated the movie, I'm like, why? How is that possible? Like, well, that movie must have been really bad. And then when I see these designs, I'm like, oh, okay. I get it. Yeah, I'd be mad too. This shit kind of too crazy for me, man. So I don't know. Just my personal take on it. But you know, when you go back to stuff like this is a more new character, right? I believe she's kind of more from the, I don't want to say she's from the IDW days, but she might be, because as far as I know, it's a more recent character. It's not like a character Larry Hama created years ago, so, or too much longer ago. But you know, it's, to me, the design it does a lot, you know. So you don't need to know too much about the character when the design just looks so well. And like, that's what I mean about like companies not being able to make cool shit. It's like, bro, you should know what's cool, what sells to guys, you know, what sells to people that buy this type of stuff. Like, it ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a hot one, man. But like I said, it was revealed right before the show, so I don't have too much information on it when it goes up for pre-order. But probably I just didn't read the captions. They were probably typing it in the captions and shit. For me, whenever I see toy news, I just like bookmark it. I'm like, I'll read this shit later. And then fuck, like I said, it's just starting to avalanche right now, because we got obviously Toy Fair coming up, and then the toy companies, man, they want to start racking up these numbers, man. They want these pre-orders coming in, so they got to show off the stuff. So this looks pretty dope, man. They trying to make people's head explode. Yeah, exactly. Hard, Fast, and Ugly says, yo, what's up? OV, yo, what's good? Hard, Fast, doing a little Wednesday episode. Is that the female Snake Eyes? Yeah. Is it like a clone of him or something? Because I don't know, man. Like, whenever a comic series gets up to like over 300 issues, I'm like, bro, they got to reboot this shit. And obviously, they kind of recently did that with like the Energon universe and stuff. And I haven't read the G.I. Joe books or the Cobra Commander book, but I've only caught up like through the Transformer stuff. And then you start to see the G.I. Joe storyline kind of intertwined into that. So I definitely want to go back now and start the Joe stuff. But these older G.I. Joe comics, I wish I read more of them, especially like the Marvel run and all that stuff. But some of the storylines just get a little bit too zany, but I can see definitely a lot of action figures being made out of the stuff in there. And we've already seen some like that Kamakura. I believe he was like a comic book character. The Agent Helix, she's like a really like high powerful female operative in the G.I. Joe comic book series also. So those are some of the characters that have just spawned out of there. But this one is one that a lot of people are familiar with, and I think it's obviously because it's kind of a female Snake Eyes, obviously. But the design, man, like I said, the design does a lot, man. And then keeping it with Hasbro, kind of some big news, I guess you could say, man. It's like fucking hell, dude. Everybody's gonna make Street Fighter. This time looks like it's gonna be the movie line of figures. So I think this is pretty cool, honestly. Because shit, we've been getting flooded with Street Fighter, obviously from the video game stuff from different companies like Jada. Shit, I just picked up that Akuma. We're getting the Storm Arena stuff that is probably some of the hotter shit in the market. We're getting third-party figures. Like I still got this Chun-Li figure. Man, this is probably the best Street Fighter figure I picked up. Hey, yo. But dude, I just felt like it's just too much. So when I saw this week, like I said, sometimes I don't read the captions. I'll read them later. I was like, oh, give me a fucking break. I was like, no, please. Anything else, man. Anything else. So I was like, not really that excited. But when I got around to reading the actual info of it, apparently it's going to be movie stuff. And man, that shit sounds like a lot of fun, man. As soon as I saw that it was the movie stuff, I was like, bro, we're going to get a 50-cent Hasbro figure if they make Balrog. Count me in. We got Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, Guile. Pretty dope. We got Roman Reigns, Hasbro. I was like, yo, that sounds cool. That sounds lit, man. And dude, for it being like a live action kind of movie again, I love that 90s one. It was so bad, but it's like a cult classic, man. You learn to love it, bro. It's like it was just so fucking bad. I remember watching that as a kid. I remember it showed on Fox one day. Like, you know how they used to show movies like on Saturday nights and stuff. Me and my brother were watching it because it's like, obviously you're a little kid, bro. Street Fighter, who the fuck doesn't, throw their quarters at that shit? And I remember watching it, and me and my brother were like, this is the greatest thing ever. But then we were like, man, there was a lot of stuff that we just didn't like. Like Ryu and Ken and that shit were just complete bitches. They were not cool. Chun-Li was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, she's okay. E Honda, I was like, bro, what the fuck? What's this motherfucker Samoan? I was like, yo, this shit, there's a lot of things wrong with this shit. And I was like, I love Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think that's just what carried it for me, man. It was just good portrayal of Guile. But then when you look back, it's like, oh man, that was so shit. He was such a bad actor. But bro, his action scenes, come on, bro. You can't fuck with Jean-Claude. So yeah, obviously it's a cult classic. This one right here, I feel like they're doing it right, man. Same thing I thought about the Motu stuff. A lot of people are pointing out the shit that's just obviously cringy or campy. But man, it's a movie. It's gonna entertain you. And when it's just like not taking itself so seriously or not taking liberty to change stuff because they think it's cringy and campy, you got to give it a shot, man. And like from what I saw, the costumes like on point, the fucking music and all that stuff. I'm like, man, this is how I imagine like real world Street Fighter to be. So I hope the line does well for Hasbro. I'm just wondering how deep they go because we saw those Tron figures, bro. Where the fuck are they at? Like, them shits is MIA, man. That movie did not do good. So I think they just scrapped that idea because, like I said, Disney's not doing shit with their stuff. So Hasbro's not gonna fucking continue to do business with them coming in years to come. They're just gonna put out shit stuff. So gotta wait to see how this movie does. But they didn't stop there, man. They also have a license with Voltron. So that live action Voltron from Henry Cavill also gonna get like a toy line from Hasbro. And I can't picture what they do here. I'm kind of imagining they do like Ascension type Zords, which doesn't sound that appealing because those Ascension Zords weren't that great. I remember passing up on them, but I don't know. I don't know what they do here. And then something that kind of caught my attention. I was like, what the fuck is this? Hasbro Harry Potter? And like I said, man, Star Wars isn't doing that great. That fucking trailer that they put out during the Super Bowl was just, it's like they're doing it on purpose, dude. Like, it looks like they're doing it on purpose. It almost looks like a fucking psyop. It's like, distract people, get people to rage over Star Wars. You don't want them paying attention to this other important shit. Release the fucking files, unredact those fucking names. It's almost like it's a psyop that these companies that own this shit do. It's like, let's give people the rage bait. Let's piss them the fuck off. Because holy shit, man. I saw that and I thought it was like a Disney park commercial or like a fucking, I don't know, like a Coca-Cola commercial, some car commercial or something. So strange. So seeing this, I kind of see that Hasbro's kind of looking at the next 5 to 10 years. And this Harry Potter series that's going to go on Max or probably going to go on Netflix now since they're buying Warner Brothers. It kind of looks like they're pivoting away from a lot of Disney IP, you know? It's like they're going in with Warner Brothers here. I believe these guys are owned by, or the people putting this out is Amazon MGM, I think. And then Street Fighter, I'm not too familiar who's doing this, but yeah, it looks like they're kind of diversifying their bonds, man. Cause yeah, if you got Star Wars putting out shit, that Avengers movie looks like it's gonna be a finale to that entire universe. It's like, what are you gonna rely on? You're gonna still rely on Disney? I don't think so. So kind of looks like they're kind of smart making these plays, but as far as action figure lines go, I can't really see too much coming out of this Harry Potter line. This looks like it might revolve more around like kids, you know, maybe role play stuff and, you know, board game stuff. And I can see that selling. So, you know, Hasbro's not just an action figure company. They got to look at the broader scope. So I can see that doing well. And then this Voltron, depending on how well the movie does, I don't know. Might entice some action figure collectors. Might entice, you know, obviously, like I was saying, role play or just people that are just fans of Voltron. Shout out to Obi-Wan. He actually has one of the greatest Voltron collections of all time. So I wonder he's going in for this stuff. But like I said, we're just gonna have to wait and see what they do. And then this one right here, they're definitely gonna do role play stuff. From the article that I was reading. But yo, obviously the action figure fans are here for that plastic crack, man. So let's see what they put together. And if it's anything like their Black Series stuff or some of their MCU figures, I think they're gonna put out some pretty decent stuff, man. So we gotta wait to see. Because as far as I know, their like head scans and stuff is up there with like the best in the business, I think. Like, you know, but I'm not really too concerned with the likeness there because it does seem like it's a lot of unknown actors, but obviously for the Cody Rhodes Guile, gotta have that shit looking like the American Nightmare, baby. And then speaking of Star Wars, I did want to touch on this Star Killer figure that went up for pre-order. And goddamn, man, I said I don't mind paying $30 if it looks this good. Holy fucking shit, man! This thing was $45. I said, fuck no, I ain't paying that. I say I ain't paying that. I'll wait for a sale. This shit started drying up on everywhere, man. So I don't know if it's gonna hit a sale price, but if I can cop this for $30, I won't be mad at it, man. But 45, I was like, bro, I like the soft goods. I like the look. I like the lightsabers, the hilts, all that stuff looks awesome. The paint on this looks great. But man, 45, that's just a bit too pricey for me, man. I'm like, yeah, I gotta slow my roll here. But especially if it's a character that I just think looks cool. Like this guy looks dope as fuck. Never played the game. I don't know shit about him, man. I know he's like Darth Vader's apprentice. Darth Vader's so badass. He don't take no apprentice. So automatic to me, that in my head doesn't make any fucking sense. But 45 was fucking shit, bro. They are tripping. Yeah, 45 was a pass for me, dude. If 8's passing on it, then yeah, that's a 8. Because 8, I know you're a hardcore Black Series collector, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, I can't do that shit. But yo, that is just too much, right? It's just too much. You know, I feel like 35. Okay, all right, we could play. But nah, 45, you're tripping, bro. Tripping. That is not even including tax and shipping. Fuck you, man. It's like, nah, bro. Hey, hold the fuck up. Like, what are we, dude? You guys were selling Boba Fett's for $5 at Ollie's Hasbro. Fuck you, man. Like, nah, bro. We're not gonna make this jump that fast. Hell no. So yeah, keep upping the quality, but say slow down. Slow the fuck down. Don't kick us in the fucking nuts, guys. You know, we're only trying to buy your shit here. So I'll keep tabs on this one, but I'm not running to pre-order this shit for no 45. Got me all the way fucked up. Zoom in the house. Did I miss the Gooner figs? Not yet, bro. Not yet. But man, there is one Gooner Hall of Fame figure that popped up this week, and I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to save that one for later on in the show because that is not family friendly right there, bro. Shit, my man Liquid, she looks dope. Oh man, yeah, the fucking Dawn Moreno, she does. That head sculpt on her looks kind of looks like Kim Kardashian, no cap, man. As a huge Star Wars fan, that Mondo and Grogu trailer was not it, bro. What was that? It wasn't even a trailer. It was like it, and that's what I mean. It was designed to piss people off, distract them. Don't get distracted, guys. Wasn't a big deal. Wasn't a big deal. I don't even care anymore. Shit. Definitely hoping Hasbro hits a few retro Voltron pilots alongside the new movie characters. You know what? That's a rumor, man, because it's like, okay, the new shit might not sell that well, but when they did that Indiana Jones line, it was for the new movie. They knew that movie wasn't gonna sell shit, but it gave them the end to make the rest of this stuff. So it's like they're smart, which it's Hasbro, so it's asking a lot. But if they're smart, they might do that, bro. And yeah, a lot of people are kind of wondering what the fuck can they make from Voltron. That's my dude Obi-Wan right here. He knows what the fuck is going on with Voltron, man. So yeah, hopefully that does well though, because I am kind of intrigued by that more so than the Harry Potter, obviously. I did pre-order that Star Killer. Oh shit, Liquid gonna have to let us know how he likes it, man. But I like it. I like the look of it, but for me, it's just like I said, since I don't know this motherfucker for 45, I don't want to know this motherfucker. Ah man, nah. I think it's a dope looking figure, but to me, it's just insane. It's like, wait, hold the fuck up, bro. Everyone is throwing, their shit at the wall for that Maximum Spidey. We're gonna take a look at another Maximum figure tonight, but dude, this is not Maximum Black Series. Fuck no, tripping. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for this, but yeah, any little sale I'll take on that because I think it does look awesome. And then also going to Hasbro Pulse, we got Kevin Misty from the Scar Squadron. Say that a couple times fast. Scar Squadron. Fucking shit. Yeah, Kevin Misty, another comic series I'm not too familiar for Star Wars, but when I saw this box art, I was like, oh shit, I remember that fucking Stormtrooper dude on the front. I remember they released that maybe like a year ago, maybe a few months ago. But I didn't realize that it was like a whole squad, and I was like, oh, is this like pre-Bad Batch? I was like, all right, I get it, I fucks with it. But man, they gotta have to miss me with this shit, man. This is like just two kind of, like I said, two similar designs, obviously, because they're all stormtroopers. They're slightly tweaked around. So you got like the knife specialist, and then obviously the sniper. But I'm like, nah, I don't know. It does look cool. I feel like if it was like a box set and I only had to make one purchase, then yeah, maybe I would think about it because I do think they look awesome, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about this comic series. So if I did, I'd probably be in for them because yeah, they look different enough that they would look real cool, like in the little set right there together and shit. So I'm interested to see the final just team up and shit or whatever. But I'll probably be looking at my man Sir Dork's channel for that because I know he's going in for the shit all the time. So and he definitely is gonna be able to take dope pictures of him. So I can't wait for that. But I don't know, just kind of cool little stuff like this is always welcome for Black Series. Because yeah, they can't repack that fucking Han Solo and Chewie too many more times. So and when you don't make cool shit in movies, it's like you own these fucking IPs, but it's crazy that you can't make cool shit. And then they're even suing like AI apps and stuff to like prevent them from being able to use their IPs. Say, bro, the fans are making cooler shit, man. Like you idiots, like you idiots, man. And that's what I mean. No company can be that dumb. So their only legit answer is that it's being done on purpose, and I firmly believe that now. I honestly believe that. So, we got Jose in the house. He's a little be here, a little late, but I'm here. Yeah, I got you, man. Jose, shout out to Jose, man. We got Mochi, my man Mochi in the building. And yeah, like I was saying, guys, Hasbro Pulse stream this week, and let's jump right into the reveals, man, because always exciting when Hasbro puts these streams together. You obviously get new stuff to look at, man, and it's one of like the deepest running lines that a lot of people still collect, and it's always exciting for me. I don't know, man. I know a lot of people like to shit talk Marvel Legends and Hasbro and stuff, but we buy a lot of them, man. Like there's no way that you don't buy a Marvel Legends in any given year. You know, it's just they put out so much stuff, and a lot of the times it's cool shit too. Sometimes it's a little bad, obviously. You're not gonna lie, not gonna just glaze them up and down, but a lot of times it's cool shit. And one of the things that they had going right now is this Secret Wars rollout that I think was wave one was last year. And then we got a recently released Iceman that I actually still have to pick up. Like I said though, man, sometimes I just see these prices and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why is this shit $30? Like, what? Nah, no way. Like wave one just went on sale not too long ago. So I'll wait a bit till it just drops down to at least 25. I'm not even waiting for like this shit to be $10. It's like I'm not that stupid, but it's like $27.99, $28.99. Nah, we ain't playing that shit, bro. So I'll wait when this shit goes to 25. The sale price is now just the regular price, you know, and I feel like that's the game these motherfuckers are playing. So I'll wait. That shit ain't gonna sell out. I'm not tripping. But getting into this new wave, we got Falcon. So we got a classic looking Falcon, obviously with we're obviously going on that retro card back, and a lot of people were kind of pointing out what this motherfucker's bird sits on, and it kind of looks a little funny. It's like does that shit look like a fucking red dildo going in his ass? It's like, what the fuck, man? And I didn't even like catch that too much during the stream because I was actually at work when they were revealing this. But man, once a lot of people started pointing it out, it was like hard to fucking overlook, man. But overall, I think the figure itself looks pretty dope, man. It's just obviously a classic looking Falcon. So I don't know, for that, it might be a turnoff for people, but I think it looks pretty cool, man. I don't know. It just kind of has a more classic look. So if you have like a spare Captain America, maybe in your, I don't know, like that World War II cap might work, or maybe the costumes a little bit after that. But I think Red Wing looks cool. It's not articulated or anything, but a lot of people were just kind of pointing at that little foot or that little arm peg that he kind of sits on. It's kind of funny. They kind of wish they would have done it a different way, or maybe painted that a little different. But overall, it's not, it's not a miss. I think this is definitely a get, especially if you don't have a Falcon already. But yeah, a lot of people are also kind of pointing out the costume is a little bit too old for them. So I don't know. I do like the other one's costume, but a lot of people are kind of more fans of this look. So I don't know, either or. I kind of wish if the other one was pinless, I'd probably be happy with it, and I think I am happy with it. Honestly, I don't think I'm in the market for another Falcon figure, but not a bad reveal. And a lot of people were kind of waiting for this one to kind of roll out because yeah, he was in that Secret Wars comic, so that's an easy one to put on this card back, and it's fair game when they were actually in the comic and they were able to go on here and stuff. So that was Falcon. And then next up we got Constrictor that a lot of people were kind of pointing out was getting reuse, a lot of reuse in this wave. A lot of reuse, obviously. They are Marvel Legends, so we can't expect everything to be new all the time, but a lot of people were pointing out heavy reuse throughout. And one of the things that I noticed right away was obviously those Omega Red tendrils and stuff. Obviously just kind of repainted and stuff like that. But I don't know, this is another figure that for me, I can pass on it, and whenever I see figures like this, it doesn't necessarily piss me off that it's like not something that I don't want. It's like I kind of like it. It's like, all right, yeah, I can pass on this one. I'm saving money. Like I'm not tripping on this shit, but some people just rage the fuck out like, fuck, I wanted to buy something and this is not one that I want. It's like, motherfucker, just save the money. There's shit coming around the corner still all the time, So for me, this is not a figure I'm really fond or interested in picking up for my collection and stuff. Is this dude part of that Snake Society and shit? Because I didn't pick up any of those figures, man. I didn't pick up any of them, but kind of looked like one of those dudes. And I don't know if they finished that team actually, so I'm not even too familiar with this dude. But yeah, this is one that I can just pass up on. And I don't know. One of the things that I did notice though is since they're doing it on these Secret Wars card backs, it's like one of the accessories in these card backs is these lenticular shields, and a lot of people are not gonna use those at all, like for anything ever, you know. And that's fair to call out because it is kind of stupid to put this in there and justify that as an accessory when it has really little to do with the character itself, almost nothing to do with the characters, honestly. It's kind of just a toy feature, you know. And it's like, yeah, it's funny, it's like a cool gimmick to kind of give that nostalgia, you know, feeling to people that collect these figures back in the day. But like this is just it's like a nothing accessory. It's a waste of plastic, you know, more than anything. So it's kind of annoying, you know. But for characters like this, it's like, okay, maybe you could have given them an extra set of hands, maybe another head sculpt, and like that would have been cool. But I think because they need to put these characters on these card backs, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if they felt the need to have to do these lenticular shields, or else it just would have looked off, you know. I don't know. It's just kind of the marketing that has to go on behind the scenes and stuff. And then we got Absorbing Man. And damn, bro. It's like, did I say action figure crack for Don Moreno? Because I'm in it for this guy. Shit, man. Absorbing Man with the fucking ball and chain that shout out to my man Tyler Hale, man. He was kind of pointing out this is definitely gonna get reused for like the Wrecking Crew and stuff. But a lot of people weren't fond of this character either, this reveal, because it's not really the Absorbing Man that they had picture in their head. For me, I don't know, man. I don't really customize, but right away, I can definitely see that a lot of people are going to use this upper torso for stuff. You got the pinless arms, so you got these jacked arms, kind of hairy also. That yeah, you could probably use for like a saber tooth, you know, or something like you put like a head sculpt on that, and maybe like, you know, where he's not mutated so far, kind of pre-saber tooth. That'll kind of work. And yeah, maybe throw like a soft goods t-shirt on it or something. Like it could work for a lot of stuff. You just pop that torso off. So I definitely saw use there. And I think a lot of people are honestly gonna buy this. I would probably even buy this just to swap this upper torso with like that Hercules body and try to switch out the arms or something, you know, because that Avengers Hercules figure, it's just dope. But those pins on those arms are fucking god awful. They look terrible, man. So for this figure, I would just be popping these arms off of this shit and putting them on other stuff. Maybe you have that Ares from back in the day that has that shit. I don't know if you're able to kind of take off if he has like shit on his arms and stuff. Yeah, just kind of pop and swap, baby. So you can do it with your Marvel Legends. I did see use for that there. So I think a lot of customizers are gonna buy this figure up just for that. And then I don't know what you could do with those pants. It's like any motherfucker wearing this color pants, bro, with the stripes on it, like, yeah, you're crazy. I don't even have to see the ball and chain in your hand to know that you're fucking crazy, bro. If you got these types of pants in your closet, you're a fucking psychopath. It's like the ball and chain don't even matter. I wouldn't even trip on that, bro. But if you got these pants on, dog, like, yeah, you crazy, bro. It's like, oh man. Yeah, that motherfucker looking crazy with that shit, bro. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you wearing, my dude? So I don't know, man. I might pick this up. Like I said, I don't really customize too much, but I see the potential there for something that I know once this figure dries up, it's like, fuck, I should have bought that. I would have definitely swapped these arms out for something else. So yeah, that's Absorbing Man. And then we got Magic, baby, and their New Mutants outfit. And man, I gotta say, bro, I don't even give a fuck if she was in Secret Wars 2, whatever. Man, this head sculpt is looking good, bro. I was like, damn. I don't think I needed this Magic in this costume. I like her kind of more modern look or whatever. But man, I say, fuck, I think I'm gonna have to build this team out now because it looks like they're gonna reuse this body. You know, obviously kind of update the paint and stuff. So definitely kind of reuse that for I think he had mentioned another New Mutants character a few months away from now. So it's probably gonna get another reveal maybe in April. But yeah, this Magic is looking pretty good, man. And yeah, a lot of people are kind of pointing out like this bitch don't come out in Secret Wars, and I think it was kind of clarified there's like a Secret Wars 2 or something. And I think she comes out in a page or a panel. It's just like, oh, okay, dude. It's like, yeah, we can fucking get mad about that. But who gives a fuck? It's like, I think they just got to fill out a wave. But I do kind of find it annoying that it's like, there's some heavy hitters in that Secret Wars comic that it's like, you could put in cool characters, man. You don't have to like pull something out of your ass like this. And I do get that. I do get annoyed by that. But I don't know, man. I just feel like, hey, dude, they needed a character to fill out a wave, and they found this chick in a panel, whatever. It works. It makes sense. A lot of people are kind of referencing that She-Hulk that came out in that Iron Man card back. It's like, the fuck is this? Like, why is this on there? Like, man, you know what I did with that card back? I fucking ripped the figure out of that shit and I threw that in the trash. It's like, I don't give a fuck. And that's the same thing I'm gonna do with this shit. I'm ripping this chick out of this Secret Wars card back, and I'm throwing this shit in the trash along with that shield. But figure itself looks good, man. Like, she looks really good. I like the head sculpt, and like I said, their updated printing tech on their head sculpts is just so good, man. I feel like it's up there with, like, man, probably better than Mafex now. I used to think Mafex was really good, but now you start to see companies like InArt that are like taking it to the next level. But for the stuff that Hasbro's doing, man, for the price points that they're doing the stuff at, I feel like, man, they're killing the game with their head sculpts, man. So they're taking their time with that, and I appreciate that stuff, because when you look at this versus like a figure from 2016, I get it. The bodies aren't updated so much and all that stuff, but there have been improvements, man, in this line, and that's obviously 10 years ago, but like the head sculpts definitely look like they've been improved a lot. So 10 years is a long time, but it's been improved a lot. So Red Rocket, there you go. I was waiting for a classic Falcon after the first one. Okay, so you're in for it. Yeah, for me, it's like, I don't know, man. I just, this costume just looks too classic for me, bro. I don't know. It's just looking too 70s, bro. It's like, I don't know, man. So I like the other one, but the other one isn't really accurate either to the costume that I have pictured in my head. And I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna wait for another Falcon to update the one that I have already. And it's like, I feel like this is kind of just going backwards, even though it's like pinless and shit. It's just like, I kind of want a more modern look, because it just feels like this one's gonna stick out with the stuff that I have, So I don't know. So I'm not in it for that. And the Constrictor is like, I'm out. And this guy, I was like, as crazy as he looks, I'm kind of half in, half out. For a sale, which I think this motherfucker is gonna hit a sale, I'm in for him. So hopefully get him for like 10, 15 bucks. I wouldn't be mad. And then Magic, it's like, I'm kind of worried she might sell out. So I kind of want to just pick her up, and probably just pick her up as she comes out, because I think it looks good. And yeah, I do want to kind of rebuild that team, that New Mutants team, on these updated bodies or whatever. Harlem Heat, baby. My man Rojo. Should have been a clear passing for that peg. Yeah, something clear. Like, you don't want to see that fucking Red Rocket, like 8 saying. That just don't look right, man. That don't look right at all. It's like, dude, what are you doing to your bird, bro? Yeah, he's part of the Serpent Society. There you go. Serpent Society. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you have that team kind of built out pretty well, it's like, yeah, you could do something with this, right? Which is like, I don't have any of those figures. I had a few of them, but I didn't know what the fuck I did with them. And then I didn't build that Puff Adder. I didn't build out that Bass. So it's like, I don't want to, like, nah, I'm not want to do shit with this guy. I got Cobra since he's an OG Thor villain. Okay, my man Tyler Hill's got the real shit. I want Absorbing Man. Yeah, it looks cool. I like him just for like a goon to fuck up. It's like, you need like goons. You don't, like, man, like, I don't know, like, not every motherfucker can fight Thanos. Like, I don't see Punisher and Daredevil fighting Thanos, like that type of shit. So you need like a kind of a spread of like villains, like tier these motherfuckers out. And this motherfucker is definitely like lower tier, but he's not like a Doom level or anything like that. Like, no fucking way, It's like he can't even afford a fucking t-shirt, bro. It's like he ain't fucking with Dr. Doom, Purple striped pants is straight up evil. Yeah. It's like, dog, like, bro, you look like a psychopath, bro. Gotta start customizing somewhere. There you go. Oh man, Bonzo, give me that inspiration, man. It's like all I'm gonna do is like fucking take the arms off of this dude and put him on another figure. Like, bro, I did it. Look, man, look at my work, bro. Fire. Yeah, my man Rojo gonna hit me with that fire emoji when I do that. Pop the arms off. I'll get Magic. Yeah, Magic is dope, man. Magic to me, when I saw this figure, I was like, all right, cool. Best of the wave. Best of the fucking wave, man, for me, honestly. Because I thought she was badass looking. And then we move into the to the Spider-Man. I almost got mixed up. Wait, what is this motherfucker called on the card back? It's like symbiote Spider-Man. Not really, kind of, sort of. And the one thing that for sure they dropped the ball on is this fucking lenticular shield. When they were revealing this figure, I said, well, at least a lenticular shield on this one's gonna be cool because it's gonna be Spider-Man and then it's gonna be symbiote Spider-Man. And then when I saw it, I was like, you fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. You fucked that up too, man. It's like, bro, all you had to do was paint this motherfucker black. So you didn't have to throw this fucking symbiote all kind of slobber all over his ass. You just go Spider-Man, symbiote Spider-Man, Spider-Man, symbiote Spider-Man. Like, we fucking know the figure is not fully symbiote, but on the lenticular shield, it would have been cool as fuck. You fucking idiots. I was like, God damn it. I knew they were going to fuck that up, and they did. But going back to the figure, man, dude, a lot of people are not feeling this shit, man. It's like, I don't know. It's just too meta, bro. It's like, it's your figure's like has a symbiote on it. It's like, no, calm down, guys. No. And I feel like this is honestly, this is for the toy photographers, man. It's like, be real, guys. This is for the toy photographers, man. They're gonna get down with this. And even Dan Yoon said it himself on the stream. And I'm like, wait, are you guys picking figures in ways based off of this shit? Because it's like, I don't know if that's a good strategy, man. He said it right there on the stream. I can't wait for what the photographers do with this. Yeah, true. But I don't know. When it comes to a figure, it's just like, that shit just looks kind of funny, bro. You know, it's like, it's got fucking half symbiote, not even half either. It's like, I don't know. I like it. Like, I like it. I like that head sculpt. You could definitely do something to that head sculpt. You could do something to the figure, obviously. But I don't know. You know, it's like, what the fuck else were they gonna fucking do? They've done so many Spider-Mans. It's like, I think it's cool, but I also kind of think it's kind of like, you know, kind of mid. It's like, I'm probably not gonna buy this figure, but if this hits deep clearance, which it might, because a lot of people are not digging it, I might pick it up, man. Honestly, I like that battle damage Spider-Man. I saw that on sale on Target. I wasn't gonna pay full price for that shit. No fucking way. But I thought that figure was dope. The battle damage. I just wish it had more battle damage. It's like, shit needs more damage. This shit needs more symbiote, bro. That's what the fuck this shit needs. But I don't know. I think concept is like, okay, it's pretty. Okay, we got to do something. So that's kind of a stupid idea, and the execution is done pretty okay, you know. So it's like, it's fair game, you know. But yeah, I just think playability wise, it's like you can only really pose him out like this picture on the left where he's like, oh shit. Because it's like, are you ever just gonna stand this motherfucker out straight up like that? Maybe, where he's just like, oh yeah, the symbiote's taking him over. Like, like, bro, that shit takes like a second to do. It's not like it's not like a fucking, I don't know. It's not like a Power Ranger and shit. It's like morphin time, bro. It's like this shit takes him over and it takes him over. So if you got a symbiote Spider-Man, you got a regular Spider-Man, it's like, all right, cool. You got this shit already. You don't need the in between, you know? It's like, the fuck. So I don't know. The more I think about it, the dumber it is to me. But I don't know. I don't want to rage out over it. But it is kind of a dumb idea. Maybe it's just not executed as well. I saw a lot of people kind of pointing out that they could have just reused that battle damage Spidey, because I think in the panel where it is taking him over, it's got the battle damage on his costume. So they could have just reused that body, but maybe it just wasn't ready for this tooling to go into that also. So I don't know. For me, it's kind of a waste of tooling, honestly, to be quite honest. And then this fucking symbiote fucking rock thing. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is accessory. Oh, that's a symbiote. Like, this is gonna get lost on your carpet somewhere, bro. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, man. Like, dude, I hate it whenever I drop something on the floor. It's like, fucking hell. And it's like whenever I drop something, I'm like, I don't look. I'm like, I'll find it when I look. And then I look and it's like, where the fuck did this thing jump to, man? Holy shit, bro. What the fuck? So yeah, this shit's getting lost for sure. It's like I ain't doing shit with this. So yeah, probably gonna be a pass for me, man. You know, it's like, yeah, they've done every fucking Spider-Man, you know, all the time. So yeah, they got to keep pulling them out of their ass. And there's still a few that people want them to do, like that more mutated Spider-Man and shit that where he's got all the arms and he's like mutating and shit. Like I would want him to do that one, but I just feel like that's gonna be more deluxe price where this ain't got shit either, man. Like I said, you got one symbiote or two symbiote hands, like two regular ones and shit. I don't know. It's like, would he be thwipping when he's like turning into a symbiote? What the fuck? Like, no, he wouldn't be, bro. Like that should just be a open hand, you know? But I don't know. No web effects either, because yeah, obviously he's fucking turning into a symbiote. He's not gonna have a web effect on him. And then we got the Daredevil from this Secret Wars wave, and god damn it, man, I fucking always regret passing up on that Daredevil 3-pack, and I fucking still regret it, man, because this one with the black double D's, it's like I just don't like it. Like I don't like it, bro. It's like I wish this shit was all red. I did pick up the Mayfex, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm happy with that one. But man, I don't know. It's something about just having like a cohesive Marvel Legends line. It just looks cool, and it's like I wish I fucking picked this motherfucker up, man. Always regret passing up on that 3-pack. Because this figure, I think, just loose, I think it goes for over $100. I think that Bullseye goes for like 80, and that Electric goes for like, I don't know, like $20 or some shit. But yeah, just that Daredevil from that 3-pack alone goes for a lot. And then they recently, or not recently, but then after that, they did that VHS 2-pack with was it Hydro Man? And yeah, that one had like cell shading over it, and I was like, I don't want this shit. Fuck that. Man, that figure goes for like $100 too. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, dude, any Daredevil they put out is gonna sell. So I don't know why they don't just reissue that 3-pack or whatever. Probably because they had this up their sleeve, eventually putting him on a card back, switching up the deco a little bit, where it's not, I don't know, it's not like a complete deal breaker, but this is one that I just wish was like all red, like that regular one, where I think what they're gonna do now, I think they're gonna release this shit. It's gonna come in stock. People are gonna get it. People are gonna be like, "Oh fuck it, I'll get this one." Then they're gonna reissue that fucking 3-pack. Like they've done reissues in the past. I just picked up a reissue. I just got that Wasp and Giant Man 2-pack. That's a reissue, bro. That shit was going for a lot on eBay. I think they're gonna re-release that 3-pack. Then motherfuckers are gonna say, "Fuck! All right, I guess I'll get the one I wanted now." So they're gonna release the 3-pack. And then they're gonna release a Maximum Daredevil. You're gonna buy this motherfucker 3 times. Like this is the mental gymnastics that I'm doing in my fucking head, knowing Hasbro scummy ass. So it's like, do I really want to get this? I already have the Mayfex. Kind of looking at it, I'm like, probably gonna pass on it, honestly. And my fucking idea of what's gonna happen might be completely off and wrong. They never release another Daredevil again, and I'll be fucking screwed. And knowing my luck, it just might be that. So for right now, it's a pass. Because like I said, I got the Mayfex already. I just wish it was just the all red costume where it's, like I said, it's not too much different. And I don't know. I kind of wish they would have done like an extra head sculpt, but just going back to that stupid lenticular shield, it takes up a lot of accessory space here, you know, where it's like they didn't have to do that. That's the biggest pushback on this entire wave, is just the lack of accessories, and it's like the unnecessary accessory more than anything. It's like, all right, you guys already fuck us and don't give us accessories, but now you're giving us shit we don't really want, you know? So that's kind of worse, you know, because that does look like it's taking up a slot for something else. But I always feel like Daredevil is always like, he's a brawler, dude. You know, you need a grimacing head sculpt. It's like, this dude, I cannot picture this dude like just fighting and just having this stoic head the whole time. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. No, dude, not for this guy, you know. And then the hands too. It's like, obviously you need the gripping hands because he's got to grip these sticks. But like I said, no other hands, no other kind of expressive hands other than this one where he has it kind of opened out. No fists other than one fist. That's just god awful. That's terrible, bro. It's like, no, dude, this motherfucker's a fucking boxer. It's like his dad was a boxer. Like, no, man. It's like, dude, this dude needs 2 fists, double fisting motherfuckers. But that damn lenticular shield, man. It's like they're not gonna stuff too much plastic in this shit. Like, so that's a bummer, dude. And you gotta take off points for that. And like I said, this is just opinion-based content. It's like, who gives a fuck? These motherfuckers don't give a fuck what I got to say. But it's something to point out, obviously, because it is annoying. I agree with that. With the people saying that this is stupid and unnecessary, I do agree with that. Because no one's doing anything with that. I picked up that first Secret Wars wave, a few of the figures, and yeah, I think I threw these things in the trash, or they're in some drawer, some bin, somewhere. I don't even fucking know. Don't know, don't care. But that kind of sucks. 8 saying they had one job and they fucked up Spider-Man's shield. Yeah, dude. I was like, bro, the lenticular shield on the Spider-Man is gonna be cool at least. Nope. It's like, what the fuck? Oh man, dude, nothing changes. It's like nothing changes. I was like, wait, what the hell? Does he have a little shadow on him? Yeah, they should have just done half and half, not 1/4 symbiote. Yeah, exactly. Or like his lower body into his like half of his torso, like something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's coming from the top, so I don't fucking know. But yeah, this is just, I would have honestly just preferred, like, and this is what people were saying. Like, a lot of people are buying these figures and keeping them on card because those card backs are cool. They're really classic. That fucking old ass Mattel line. It's like, it's got that retro flair to it, A lot of people would just prefer this shit to be a regular Spider-Man, boring as it is. It's like, okay, but people are gonna put this shit on their wall. Like, I'm not, but that was the argument that people were making. I was like, I wish he was just a regular Spider-Man, like in the classic line. It's like, all right, motherfucker, not everything's gonna be boring as shit. Okay, so get with it. So yeah, that was an argument that was being made, and I don't know. I don't think that would have been a better option, but that symbiote was just kind of lazy. Buy this in a black suit and customize a second figure. Yeah, that's kind of sometimes I can't take this guy seriously. It's like, I don't know if this guy's trolling me or what the fuck is he talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you could use this, like that head sculpt. I would put like on like a symbiote, like a fully symbiote body, so it looks like it's taking him over, kind of, like, oh, and then just the mask is left. And I don't know what the fuck else you could do with this shit, Maybe like a Venom shot where like Venom's like fucking touching him. He's like, oh shit, like it's just taking me over. Something. I don't fucking know. But it just feels like that. Like, yeah, they were just like, oh, this is gonna be for the photographers. Like, motherfucking photographers are gonna use this shit like once or twice, and then that's it. Like, I don't know. That doesn't make for a good release, I think. But it's not. I've seen worse shit Hasbro put together, and this isn't that bad. Head massager accessory is wild. Oh shit. But buy it and paint the red D's for a third custom figure. Hey, I mean, Bacho's got all the ideas, and he acts like I'm talented enough to do this shit. Bro, do you know how shaky my lines are gonna be on these fucking D's? Like, no fucking way, dog. They're just gonna look like fucking O's by the time I'm done with this shit. Like, trying to repaint. I thought of that, bro. I thought of that, and I was like, man, how hard would it be to just get like a red marker and just kind of like, I'm like, man, for me, like that shit would be fucking hard, bro. Like, nah, dude, nah, fuck that. And then the belt too, then the lines on his boot, like, you tripping, dog? The fuck? Oh no. I was kind of wondering, like, man, if you take like a little like paint remover and shit from the D's, like, what color would be underneath that? It would just take off the entire D, right? It wouldn't be like a softer, like a darker red or something. Kind of make it maybe a darker red, But I was like, nah, dude, I can't do that shit. Actually, you got all the ideas. Do it for me, bro, and I'll buy them off of you. Yep, I agree with Liquid Below Zero. Yeah, it should have been something else. I agree. I don't know. I feel like that was just the laziest way to do that release, but I think they thought it was gonna be a hit, but like, a lot of people were not feeling this shit, man. a lot of people were not feeling it, you know. So kind of a waste, man, to even do that, because it's like, yeah, if you're not just gonna do a classic Spider-Man like costume, you did the symbiote Spider-Man, which is dope. I got that figure, and yeah, on the card back, it's cool because this is a comic series where he gets the costume. It's like, oh yeah, a new costume. Like that's cool to have that on card or whatever. It's like you guys did it already. You don't need to do this shit. This is dumb. It's like, nah, homie, y'all reaching for this shit, bro. It's just too meta, bro. And then, yo, man, you got Daredevil. You need some Daredevil villains. We got Muse and Bullseye 2-pack. And, bro, I gotta say, man, this shit is fucking dope. When I saw these, I was like, damn, these look like, this shit looks tight. Like I was just saying about that Absorbing, man. You gotta have like tiers to your villains and shit. Like, bro, it doesn't get more like fucking street level than these motherfuckers, bro. Like, dude, the paint on this Muse also, like, they were stressing the fact that it was red paint. It's only red paint. This guy was painting with red and got it all over him because, bro, just look at all that blood, man. It's like, yeah, dude, they're not putting this at big box stores. This is obviously going exclusive to their site. This 2-pack looks dope, man. I was like, yo, I'm not too familiar with Muse. I know he came out recently in that Daredevil on Netflix on Disney Plus. I didn't watch that shit. I watched the first 2 episodes. I was like, this is not the Netflix Daredevil series. But I did see later on that this character came out, and yeah, when there was a leak list going around saying that this was going to be a 2-pack, a lot of people were jumping to the conclusion that it was going to be a live action 2-pack, and we're like, what the fuck? That's kind of weird. Like we didn't really get to see too much of that character, and the Bullseye in there was kind of just, I think they killed him off, or I think they killed him off in there. So a lot of people were wondering why would they do a 2-pack of that? It made no sense, you know. So not knowing that these motherfuckers were gonna do comic versions, and I gotta say, this shit just looks dope, man. Like this is just like cool shit. This is the same feeling I got when I saw that Crossbones and Madam Mask 2-pack. I was like, bro, that Crossbones like tactical look just looks so badass. And I get the same feeling right here for this Bullseye, man. And I think in the comic series that these dudes pop up in, I think it's Bullseye has like this operative team. I think Muse is in it. I think Crossbones is in it. I think Stiltman is in it, and I forgot somebody else. I was watching Dan Who's stream, and they were talking about it. And yeah, the tactical look for Bullseye, I think this shit looks hard as fuck, bro. Like this shit just looks dope, man. You know, even if you don't want him for like your Marvel Legends display, he just looks like a sick ass like sniper / hitman. Like it just looks dope. You know, it has a gritty look to him. Obviously, with like the cargo pants and stuff, the tactical boots. And then yeah, you get that extra head sculpt. All the blood splatter on this Bullseye head sculpt just looks insanely cool, man. It just like you want something for photographers like this sets it off right here. You know, this dude also, like I said, I don't know too much about him, but just look at his fist covered in blood. It's like you don't get action figures with this type of shit. And for it to be a Marvel Legends, a Hasbro Marvel Legends, like holy shit, bro. Like damn, y'all motherfuckers really ain't not giving a fuck anymore. Like I like this shit. Like this is the shit I like to see. This is more adult collector stuff, obviously, and that's the stuff that people are clamoring for. You know, you want to see that side boob, you want to see that cleavage on the lady figures, but for the dudes and shit, they look this gritty and like this violent. Like this looks tight, man. So I was feeling this. The accessories also covered in blood. Like you got a machete, a baseball bat. Like what the fuck? This is insane, dude. This is dope. Like just the accessories alone, like it's almost worth getting a couple fucking 2-packs, like, you know, because you're gonna be able to reuse these accessories with different figures. So this shit just looks awesome. Like this is gonna be a 2-pack that a lot of people are gonna regret passing up on. Like, yeah, mark my words on that. I am not passing up on this 2-pack. Like a lot of people are kind of saying this is stupid, this is lame because it's not a classic look for Bullseye. Man, fuck all that. This shit looks hard, bro. Like this shit looks dope, man. This shit is gonna go fast for sure. I know that because it's just one of those sleeper 2-packs. Like a lot of people might think that they might catch this on sale, but like nah, the stuff that's in this 2-pack right here, I've not seen too many times from Marvel Legends. Like this shit looks like okay, yeah, this is gonna be more adult, you know, because you don't get toys with blood splattered all over them. That just doesn't fucking happen. Like you can buy all kinds of dinosaur toys and all this shit. None of the motherfuckers have blood on them. No fucking way, dude. This is like this shit right here. It definitely took like a hard ass from Dwight or the designers to like get this shit pulled off like this, because yeah, this is not easy for them to put out. So I can't imagine they make too many of this, that this ends up like at Ollie's or some big box store, you know, like that is just, I don't know, that's just opening a fucking box of worms. If some mom sees this at a store, like, what the fuck is this, you know? It's like, nah, homie, this shit is not a kid's toy. So don't sleep on this, guys, if you're even half interested, because yeah, from what I hear, a lot of people are not really digging it too much because of that, because it's not so classic looking. But I don't know, for me it just looks like it could go well with your Marvel Legends or with other stuff. I could see this dude right in the mix with some Action Force or some GI Joes or just anything like that, you know. If you collect those lines, this shit looks dope. So be on the lookout for this. I think this goes live March 4th. So it hasn't gone up for pre-order yet, but yeah, March 4th, we should be seeing this going on Hasbro Pulse. And yeah, I think I'm picking it up, man. I heard because of the Blood's a Pulse exclusive. Yeah, I would imagine that that's the reason, because of that. Yeah, because like I said, you don't see that. Shout out to D-Rock. Yeah, you don't see that like anywhere really, that I can think of. Even like import figures don't really have that shit, like, that I can think of, you know. It's like, look at that that Mafex, that Homelander that was exclusive. That shit looked crazy, dog. For it to have all that blood on them, like, holy shit. I'm like, man, I didn't pick it up, but like whenever I see that on the figure, I'm like, I don't see that too often, you know. And when I saw this shit was like a Marvel Legend, I was like, these motherfuckers are showing this during a live stream. Like, look at Bullseye's head sculpt, man. It's like, dude, like, yeah, this shit has a lot of grit. And then this dude too, it's like, oh, fuck, his design just looks creepy as fuck, you know. It's like, yeah. And then yeah, I saw some people just pointing out, obviously, like the reuse on the bodies and stuff. It's like, it's like, you're not gonna get new shit every time with Marvel Legends. That's it. Like, we all know that already, you know. But I think there's enough new and enough cool here that it, you know, justifies a cop. So hopefully it's just not fucking $57.99, but it looks like that's a new price for their 2-packs, which is just kind of outrageous, kind of sucks. I missed that $44.99 price and shit, but like I said, prices are just getting too crazy, man. And I'm passing on stuff here and there, and I'm kind of holding off on stuff here and there. But when it's something like this that I just kind of can anticipate selling really well and selling out, I'm like, nah, dude, this is going on Pulse. Like, there's very little chance that we see this pop up anywhere else after that, because of the deco on this shit. So yeah, I'm probably copping this shit. FYI. FYI, guys. But yeah, I could just be talking out of my ass. It could be a fucking a peg warmer. You see this shit at Ollie's and shit, you know. I'm snatching this up as soon as I can. Set looks good. Yeah, set looks good, man. And yeah, it's just, you know, Daredevil villains too. I always like that also, that we get like you know, just some villains for other characters all the time, even if it's like a lower level type of shit. Cause yeah, you gotta kind of spread out the tiers on these motherfuckers, you know. And like Spider-Man, obviously he gets like his entire rogues gallery made and shit. You don't get that with like other heroes and shit. So whenever you get like a Punisher villain, like that Bushwhacker 2-pack, it's like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll take this motherfucker. As ugly and nasty as he looks, it's like, oh shit. You know, and then you get this Daredevil set right here. It's like, cool. You know, you got some guys to go up against these good guy figures that you're picking up as well. And then an Avengers 2-pack, kind of like 2000s Avengers, I guess. I forgot the name of the storyline, but we got Black Widow and Quicksilver. And I don't know, man, this 2-pack just kind of seemed lackluster as fuck. Like, as good as the Black Widow looks, like, man, she always looks good on this, especially on this body, man. It's like, okay. I don't really like the added like deco. It kind of looks ugly and shit. I wish she was kind of more, I don't know, just a little bit more classic looking and stuff. But the head sculpts on her look good. And then Quicksilver, this costume is just not one that I'm that familiar with. I do need like another Quicksilver. I have my eye on that green one and stuff. But I kind of wanted just like a more blue one, but this just isn't it for me. And then yeah, I already have that Target exclusive Black Widow. It's probably the best Black Widow ever, but is this head sculpt different from that one that came in that 2-pack? Because it does look different, right? It kind of looks similar in the hair, but this shit, not that 2-pack, that one that came with the 3 heads, but this head sculpt right here just looks different, bro. And I like it too. And then I like this one also that has like a more like grimacing head sculpt. It's like, yeah. And that's what I mean. Whenever you got like characters that are like brawlers and shit, it's like you need faces like this, man. They can't all just be fighting like this. It just doesn't make any sense. That's why I didn't like on that Daredevil. But you know, when she's just looking fine and seductive, then okay, yeah, I'm with it. But when she's fighting and shit, it's like, dude, they gotta have some kind of expression on their head sculpts and stuff. And then yeah, the head sculpts on this dude look good too, man. But yeah, it's just not the costume I'm really keen on. So probably passing on this 2-pack. And other than that, this set don't come with shit, bro. Like it doesn't come with shit, but I don't know. I might get it, dude. I do like those extra Black Widow head sculpts, and it just adds more to that other Black Widow that I have. I can see this 2-pack clearance now because, like I said, this shit don't come with nothing, bro. Like this is crazy, man. And for this shit to be $57.99, if it is that price, and I think it is gonna be that price, this is just a straight kick in the fucking nuts, Hasbro. Like you know it, I know it. Everyone fucking knows it, man. So I don't know if the head sculpts are worth the price of admission, but if I see this shit go on sale for like 30, I might just pull the trigger on that, man. And then I don't know what the fuck I can do with this Quicksilver. I could actually just take those head sculpts off of that too, and then maybe pick up the next Quicksilver that comes out, or maybe get that green one, that green costume one. I think it's still on Walmart. Yeah, those head sculpts might look cool on that. And then I don't know, that body just throw in a bin somewhere or something, throw in the trash, keister it. But the Black Widow head sculpt's looking tight, man. I do like that shit. So I might pick this up. Like I said, catch it on sale, deep discount. Might have to do that. Liquid Blow Zero in the house saying, yeah, the hair is different on that Widow. It's similar, but this one looks better. Yeah, this one just has a more, I don't know. I like the other one too, but yeah, this one it looks more like Black Widow. I'll say that. The other one with the short hair, it's like I like that head sculpt a lot, but it just looked too like, I don't know. It didn't really look like a Black Widow I'm familiar with. This one does look more comic accurate to me. So I like this shit, but I don't want to buy this fucking 2-pack at full price. Fuck that, dude. Look at this shit. This just looks crazy, man. Like this just looks insane, dude. Like, goddamn. I always feel like we're in such a good time to buy action figures and shit like this. But when you see this, it's like, man, we're in the dark times. This ain't the good times. This is the dark times, man. Good times are over. Like, not like this, man. This shit is scary. That Quicksilver costume looks like he's about to go ice skating in the competition. Dude, it does, right? You're so right about that. It's like, oh, man. What's that movie, Blaze of Glory? You ever watched that one with Will Ferrell? That's a good movie. But yeah, it totally does, dude. I totally see that. It's not good. Like, whoever designed this costume, bro, I'm sorry, man. Like, you probably don't work at Marvel anymore, and I know why. So, yeah, this is definitely probably one of the worst reveals of the day. And then next up, we got an Onslaught. This time coming on a card back, so you have to build this bath out. And I believe when the original bath came out, I think this head sculpt was also like on another figure down the line. I can't remember exactly, but I never built out the bath. I always wanted the figure, but now that I look at it, I'm like, you know what, dude, this shit just looks like a solid fucking brick. It just doesn't look like it's like very fun to just, you know, move around at all. It just looks very cumbersome. Like that back piece, those shoulder pieces just look very top heavy. That torso just looks like a solid piece. It doesn't look like you get any movement on that shit. And then yeah, this is all the action you get right here. You can pretty much just do this and this. This is it right here. That's a lot of fun, guys, right? But man, I don't know. For a cool X-Men shelf, like a display and shit, we have all the villains. It's like, that's just cool. and I think he came out in one of the video games too, right? Wasn't it Marvel Heroes, Marvel Superheroes or something? I think he came out in that shit. So, you know, if you want to do that Marvel versus Capcom shelf justice, you could probably stick this in there. Don't hurt nobody. But yeah, other than that, I know it's going up on Target soon. I believe when that Emma Frost goes for pre-order also. So it should be a couple weeks from now. And then yeah, it's just gonna be on this huge ass card back that like it looks crazy when you stuff a figure this large into a card bag. It's like, fuck, guys. It's like not every figure has to go on these card bags, you know that? But I don't know. I guess they find a way to make it work. No, they did for the Apocalypse, and they're doing it for this now. But yeah, I don't know. I do like that they're kind of redoing these baths as just deluxe pieces and stuff. But since they are kind of so old, it's like I don't know. Maybe it's just the window already passed by, you know. So it's like, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't think I want to pay $50 for this shit or whatever it costs. I don't even know if it's 50, but knowing them, it might be. Hopefully it's in that 35. If it is, or in that 35 price point. But yeah, I don't think anything is in that 35 price point anymore. So yeah, this thing could be tipping that 45, 50 burger price point. And I think that's just too much for me for this shit. It just doesn't look like it's a fun figure. You know, it just has that imposing look, but even this character too, it's like this is like Magneto and Professor X, right? It's like the fuck is this shit? I like Magneto and I like Professor X, but together it's like, this shit looking kind of crazy. But X-Men is kind of crazy, man. So they also got a lot of villains that they get made figures for. So I don't know, maybe this one might be one that you've been missing out on all these years, and now's your opportunity. But it might, like I said, the window might have passed already for me. So I'm probably passing on this. And then also another X-Men 97 reveal. We got Archangel, and man, I gotta say this actually looks good, man. When this was revealed right away, I was like, I got the old one. I'm happy with it. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, man, the pinless body is just enough to make me want to get it. Also update on the wings that I think look, I don't know, kind of like the old one too, but this just looks cleaner, man. Just looks a lot cleaner. The only gripes I have on this shit though are the head sculpts. They look a little weird. They look a little soft, man. But I just feel like that's just the X-Men 97 like stylization and stuff. It's like I don't know. Doesn't look bad, but I don't know. He just looks too. Doesn't look like fucking like he's battle ready enough for me. You know, it just looks like it's too much like a bitch, bro. To be quite honest, it's like I don't know. Archangel's badass, man. He's like OG X-Men, so I don't know. I kind of wanted a little bit more. And then why the fuck does he have this cable gun, man? I didn't even peep that shit until right now when I was getting the slides. I was like, why the fuck does this fool have this gun? Not that I'm complaining. I want it. I want that gun. I didn't get that X-Men 97 cable, but I wanted this gun for that Marvel vs. Capcom cable that I got. I was like, man, this shit needs a bigger gun. And I've been eyeing that X-Men 97 cable, but I was like, I don't want to get the figure. But now that he comes with this Archangel, I'm like, oh, taking that. I'm taking that. You don't need that shit, buddy. So pretty cool. And then, yeah, this is going to be like a deluxe release. So it's just, they're going to go all in with this X-Men 97 line, man. We still got that made to order Apocalypse that's going to ship out next year. And I wonder if it ends after that. I know the season 2 of the show is going to come out, and it's like, yeah, they're probably going to put out more stuff from that series. Because, I mean, people are waiting for another Beast. People are waiting for, I don't know, there's a few other characters they can make out of that shit. So do they fill out another wave? I feel like they're just doing too much with the X-Men 97. They just needed to slow it down a bit. But I don't know. After seeing this, I'm like, yeah, probably not going to slow down anytime soon. This is just a one deluxe reveal. They probably have another wave up their sleeve that they're going to show off soon. So you got to wait to see that. But I think this is a get for me. I think it's a fair enough upgrade for the past Archangel and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I wish the head sculpts had a little bit more grit to them, but they're not bad either. You know, I'm not overly discontent with them. They actually look pretty good. It's just, I don't know, something about the expressions that just look a little boring and shit. Especially this one. It's like, what the fuck? This motherfucker looks like he's like thinking too hard and shit. It's like I want more expression on the head sculpts, man. Like, I don't know. They got to figure something out. And I feel like they could have done the faceplate option with this one, dude. It's like that head sculpt that he has, that like cowl thing that he has over his head. It's like it lends itself to that for like face plates and stuff, but I don't know how well that would fit on their heads and shit, or how well they would execute that. It might fuck it up. I don't want to do that shit. Liquid saying, oh yeah, that's probably why I thought of that. Blades of Glory. Yeah, Blades of Glory is a good movie, man. That was a funny one. I don't remember him in X-Men 97. Yeah, right. I was like, this motherfucker didn't come out, but I think people were pointing out that he came out in the commercial for season 2. So that's why I'm like, did they kind of get ahead of that, revealing this? Because I was like, I think it is not a spoiler that he comes out in it, but I'm like, yeah, why the fuck they reveal this now? Like, I don't know where the fuck it has the rules for them that they have to reveal so many figures. Sometimes I feel like, man, if they spread it out more, it's like you get a wave, 3 deluxes, a maximum series. Like, I'm not complaining, but it just, I don't know. Sometimes the way they reveal the stuff is kind of odd and stuff. But this is not a bad one. I thought this was a good reveal. Time for Omar to sell that Mondo display for the Daredevil from the 2-pack. Yeah, right. Mondo display. I wish I had a Mondo display, dude. Some of the Mondo stuff looks good, and some of it looks kind of iffy. We're gonna take a look at a couple reveals this week, but yeah, I don't know. Some of this stuff looks really dope though. Toys and Tits, what's good? Yo, shout out to Toys and Tits. You changed the logo, bro, or changed the avatar. I like the old one, man. The old one was dope, but shout out to Toys and Tits. This is a cool one too, man. Shout out to you. Obi-Wan saying Archangel is missing that red thing between his legs. May have been a mix-up with the other figure. Yeah, right. It's like, why is nothing lodged up in his fucking crotch area? Hey, yo. And then, speaking of Maximum, we're moving to the Maximum Thor, baby. And fucking hell, man, what do they do to my boy? Nah, going into the figure, I gotta say, man, I was waiting for this one. I thought this was gonna be the best Maximum reveal the entire line so far. So far we've gotten 4 figures. We got Maximum Spidey, pretty dope one. I gotta say, when that was revealed, I was like, yo, this is hot. Not all the accessories were great. That Peter head sculpt was dog crap. I was like, oh man. But if that Peter head sculpt was good, I think that would be probably one of my favorite Marvel Legends ever released. Honestly, that Spider-Man fig was fucking awesome. It was good. Second one out the gate was that fucking Maximum Hulk that I just was like, dude, what are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? They really want to bury this line before it even gets off the ground. It's like they did nothing to that fucking Thor. That Hulk body. They just added rubber torso, rubber overlay or whatever, and called it a day, man. The head sculpt, different artist head sculpt options too was just a strange choice. It's like, pick one artist and give us different expressions with that one artist's stylized head. Don't give us 3 different artists' head. It just made no sense. And they didn't do that with any of the other figures. They didn't do it with this one. This is all one artist. So I thought that was just odd, and I didn't like that either for the Hulk. I was like, nah, this is not going to be the best Hulk out there. It looks cool. I do want to pick it up eventually, maybe for like a, if it goes lower than what it's at now. If it ever hits that $30 price point, I'm pulling the trigger on that shit. I'll get it. After that was a Maximum Deadpool that I thought was great too. The one thing I just didn't like was just like the joints were a little shit feeling, it kind of hard to kind of move that shit around sometimes. And then other than that, the legs were a little bit gummy on mine, but I thought the figure itself was great too. Pinless, it looked really good. The accessories were great on that figure. I loved it a lot. So coming to their 4th release, Maximum Thor, I'm like, all right, they got to get the kinks out, man. Like, they got to get the fucking kinks out. The next figure is going to be fucking awesome. Maximum Thor. The one thing I said before this was revealed is they better have a fucking wire cape. Everyone was saying that. Like, Marvel Legends, stop bullshitting us, man. Black Series is giving us a wired cape. They're giving us wire cloth goods. We're getting it from McFarlane Toys. That's like, dude, shame on you guys for not doing this. And McFarlane is. So eventually, when they get around to characters that are like premier characters like Thor, and they have a cape, you need to do this. You can't skimp out on this. Like, these plastic bricks aren't doing nothing for your characters or for your figures. So seeing that they did go in with a wired soft goods cape, I was like, hey, this is looking pretty dope already. I like it, because they're not they're not fucking with us. It's like the price points for these maximum releases are obviously higher than deluxe price points. So you definitely need to up the quality, man. Like I'm just saying it, man. You need to up the quality because we're paying a lot for a little most of the time. Like we just talked about that Avengers 2 pack. It comes with nothing. So the budget you save there, you need to throw it into other releases. And I feel like right here with this Thor, I think like they're doing a pretty good job of it, man. The one thing I gotta say though that I wasn't that fond of was the head sculpts, man. There's something about them that just doesn't look quite right. It's like I don't know, man. There's something about it. I don't know if it's like the jaw or like the hair or like his eyes. There's something about the head sculpts that I just wasn't a fan of. I think my favorite one is like obviously the screaming head sculpt when he has a helmet on. But right now, some of the images with his helmet off, it's just something about it. I just wasn't fond of. Like I said, another one of the things that they obviously throw into the maximum releases is like cool accessories. Where this time we got Throg, and this is probably one of the best Marvel Legends accessories I've ever seen. Like I've always wanted to figure this motherfucker. Obviously not articulated, which is kind of lame. Unless he has some swivel in those arms, which I don't know why they wouldn't be able to do that. Like that just seems too simple. So that would be cool if they did do that. I don't think they did, but great accessory. Like I just think this is just fun as fuck. Just to always have on your shelf somewhere, or like on your desk or something. This is the type of shit that I like to see with toys, where it's like, okay, there's not any articulation on this shit, but like the little sculpt, it's just I love this shit. It's just dope, man. So great accessory right here. And so far they're winning for me, man. The cape, they came with the soft goods cape with the wire. That's a plus. This little accessory looks cool. The costume that he has is kind of a more modern Thor, where it's like it's not really my favorite look for Thor. I really do like that 80-year anniversary, just that classic Thor costume. That shit to me is peak, baby, for Thor. So I don't know why you would ever tweak that around, but the same thing I kind of said with that Falcon. It's like, maybe it might be a little bit too classic. It's kind of okay to kind of move into a more modern age where I don't know. This costume also is a hitter, man. Like this actually looks good for Thor. He actually looks badass. But going into what I dislike is these head sculpts, man. It's just something about it. I'm like, man, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if they made his like jaw too big or something, but it's just something about it. I'm like, it's hard to say that his jaw too big. I mean, this motherfucker's a fucking Norse god and shit. Like, bro, no, like this motherfucker's got to have a fucking Chad look to him. But it's just something about it that I just feel they missed the mark with it. And I don't know who actually sculpted out this head sculpt. I don't know if it was a Paul Hardy head sculpt, but it's just something about it that just doesn't look comic book enough to me. It kind of looks, I don't know. It looks strange. I don't know if I'm the only one that's kind of noticing it, but there's something about it I just don't like. His head sculpts look like blonde Conan. Holy fucking shit, man. I think you nailed it. I think you fucking nailed it, man. I think that's what it is, right? Because it's like, I think they watched that damn He-Man trailer too long, bro. It's like, what the fuck are they going for, He-Man or are they going for Thor? Because there's something about it, but yeah, his head sculpt looks like a blonde Conan. Yeah, dude. And it's just like it works for Conan because he's like that motherfucker got tan skin, he's got black hair. Like it's just he's got that grit to him where the head sculpt works. Where it's like this shit. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about it. I don't need Thor to look like a pretty boy, but it's just something about this shit. He just looks too ugly, bro. Like, that shit is just not it for me, man. And then this accessory right here, this frost giant fucking horn or tooth or what the toenail. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. This is a non-accessory, bro. Like, this shit is like that shit that I'm just like, if you guys just take some of this crap out, you can drop the price. I know it. You know it. Everyone fucking knows it. This shit is like, why are you guys making this shit? It's like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, dog, when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck is that? Fucking dildo? What the hell is that thing? I was like, And then I had to play the live stream. I was like, man, let me listen to this shit. What the fuck is this shit? I was like, does he blow on this shit like the Minnesota Vikings do, or what the fuck's going on? And I was like, wait, a frost giant horn? I was like, oh god. I was like, the fuck? This is so stupid. I was like, all right, that sucks, man. Cause yeah, whenever I see that, I'm like, I automatically think, okay, that's a non-accessory. So what other accessory could they have given us, man? The Mjolnir with the hand attached to it, where he's kind of using it to fly. That's cool. Obviously the Mjolnir without the hand attached to it, it's like, all right, yeah, he's got to grip something, right? Where the fuck is that spinning Mjolnir accessory? Fucking hell! I was like, wait, where is this shit? Why is it in here? Throg, did you take that fucking shit spot? You piece of shit, dude. Oh man, I know they threw that accessory with that Ragnarok Thor or whatever the fuck, that cyborg Thor that came out. Bro, they have that shit tooled up. They have it tooled up. They could have just reboxed that shit in here. Like, what the fuck? I was like, man, I don't have that damn figure, so I don't have that accessory. I have that spinning fucking accessory that came with Beta Ray Bill, the Diamond Select one. I want a goddamn spinning Thor hammer, man. Like, I need that shit. And when I saw it wasn't in here, I was like, you fucking piece of shit, man. This ain't Maximum. It's like, you fucking me, man. This ain't Maximum. You gave me this dumbass horn. I was like, oh man, that sucks. Oh, total bummer. But overall, man, I feel like my gripes for this figure don't outweigh what I like about it. Like I said, I probably would have preferred a more classic costume, but this costume is still pretty cool. I like it. I do like it. This little accessory, this little motherfucker should have had some swivel in those little shoulders of his, those arms of his. It's all right. No problem. I'm happy with it. The fucking cape looks awesome. Looks good. You know, it's like, that's what they need to do, bro. Like, now that they're doing it, I'm sure they're gonna see how simple it's been to actually fucking do. Going forward, I don't want to see that shit on no Doctor Doom ever fucking again, bro. Where it's like a plastic cape. It's enough, bro. Put these motherfucking third-party guys out of business, man. Put that shit on your figure standard. I don't think you'll put them out of business because the quality, obviously, these people are putting together is awesome. Like, they tailor out some excellent, like, soft goods capes for your figures. But, like, man, if you don't want to have to go through the hassle of doing all that and paying extra, like, a lot of this shit should just come stock, man. Like, it shit should not be costing the goddamn company fucking, so much money where they can't do it. See, $1 billion corporation like Hasbro. They're ridiculous, bro. It's like, come on, dude. Move your shit into the new age. You're selling to adult collectors. Like, these motherfuckers are hitting up third-party customizers for this shit. So offer it. Find a way to offer it to your customers that aren't doing that, because yeah, it just sets it off different, man. It gives you a more premium feel. And obviously, if you're paying more, that's definitely has a premium feel to it. You want to feel like your money's going to something. So pretty cool. And yeah, overall, I feel like overall, if I had to rank all of them, I think I would still rank that Spidey as number one. And I think this, I don't think I like this better than the Deadpool. I really like that Deadpool, even though it's just another Deadpool. It's like, I don't know. It wasn't as exciting as a character like Thor would have been for me, but I just feel like the stuff that I don't like on this it doesn't rank higher than Deadpool for me, but that's just a dumb ranking. And then that Hulk is just, to me, is just the worst one easily. But this one right here, it's not bad, it just kind of worries me that this line might not go too much longer, because every time they reveal one, it's like, I don't know, these shit should be like instant classics, instant bangers, it's like, I don't get that feeling from any of them. Obviously, because maybe that price kind of sours that taste, but every time I get excited for like a maximum release, it's like, okay, this is gonna be the quintessential Thor, and then I look at this and I'm like, I don't think it is the quintessential Thor, And I heard that MEZCO is charging soon, so we're gonna take a look at that pretty soon. People to pick that up. I think that shit outguns this shit, honestly. It's got a more classic look. I wasn't a fan too much of like how the costume looked. Obviously, it's soft goods, so it's like, okay, all right, it's gonna be soft goods on this Thor, but I don't know, it might be better than this one, And I feel like felt like the next Thor that was gonna get revealed was gonna be the quintessential from Hasbro, and when I looked at this shit, I'm like, God damn it, this shit ain't it. And yeah, like my dude was saying, man, that fucking Conan, it just does look like a blonde Conan, and it's just like I don't think that's what I think of when I think of Thor, you know. So I think that for me, it's damn silicone chest. Not usually a bad thing, but yeah, for that action figure, it is. But yeah, like D-Rock was saying, I don't think that's what I want for Thor. So kind of bummed. I'd buy this shit just to get that little frog it come with. Yeah, the Throg. That's the best thing on this fucking thing. It's like you just buy this for that accessory and just get rid of the other figure. Oh man, this is a 2-pack. So you're paying 50 for 2 figures. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah, Throg looking sick, man. Hustle's in the house. Yo, Hustle, what up? Says Maximum Cape, same old Thor. Yeah, dude, totally. Yeah, I was like, oh, fucking goddamn it, man. You know, and I don't know. We still have to see that 6-inch plus Thor come out, and like he's doing a more modern costume also. It's like that might be the better, superior Thor. Obviously, you know, it's gonna be better articulated. He's throwing on these like fucking import bodies and shit. So maybe I'll wait around for that one, but I don't know. I do want to pick this up. It's not something I dislike, but I just wish it was better. You know, I just wish it was better. It's like that's why when I feel like whenever they're putting these like figures together, it's like whose idea is it? Like, is it like a group project, or is there like one designer that like he absolutely has like final say and stuff? Because whenever they talk about it on their live streams, like, oh, Jesse Falcon wanted this, and Dwight wanted this, and this guy wanted this. Like, man, fuck all that. Who's in charge? Who's making the decision? I don't want to hear about this guy and this guy and that guy. Because that shit they did with that Hulk was just the dumbest shit, man. Like 3 different artists, 3 different head sculpts. Don't do that. Whose idea was that? Who the fuck is Jesse Falcon? Fuck that guy. It's like he ain't out here explaining his reasoning, bro. So he shouldn't have no fucking say in this shit, you know? It's like every time they do that, it's like, oh, Jesse Falcon wanted this. Who the fuck is Jesse Falcon? And why the fuck do you guys have to listen to this guy? So I don't know. Whoever made the decision though to sculpt these head sculpts out like that, though, this one especially, this is the one that I just don't like, you know. And then this smirky one, blonde Conan. I don't know. So I think I only like this one head sculpt, and maybe because I'm looking at it from a certain angle, so it's kind of hard to really tell, you know. And then when you kind of see them just in the tray or whatever in the box, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to be fully content with this shit. And yeah, I don't know. To pay $50, it's like you kind of want better shit than this, right? So I could definitely understand why people are raging out a bit. Like, I get it. I fucking get it, man. Because, yeah, they're only fucking toys and whatever, but I don't know. Sometimes you have like an idea in your head, and that's why I feel like they shouldn't do teases, dude, or like, you know, because honestly, they shouldn't do teases. They have fucking leakers and shit all the time, but it kind of starts to get you excited because you have a picture in your head of like what it's gonna be or what it might look like, and then when they actually do it, it's just, I don't know, it just kind of feels lackluster, and then you're just kind of bummed out about it. It's like anticlimactic and stuff. Because when they revealed this, I was like, maximum reveal. Oh, maximum Thor. Finally, they did this. Like, yeah, it's been leaked around, and then you see it. It's like, and I feel like the bummed out feeling, I guess, that it like creeps into your head. That it's like, man, we're probably gonna get another Thor from these guys for a minute. So it's gonna be it, guys. You know, and it's like, after that 80-year Thor, that's the quintessential Thor that I have in my collection. And it's like that shit needs an update. And it's like, man, I'm not digging that MEZCO completely. I gotta see it in hand. So I was like, Hasbro, they're my only hope. And I still gotta hold out hope. That's all I'll say. But you know, it could have been worse. It could have been definitely worse. Is it a woke Thor? What the fuck? Oh shit, his head is square as fuck, dude. Totally right. Like that jaw on this head sculpt right here is just like It's ma'am. Oh man. Liquid saying that face kind of looks like Granny Goodness. Yeah. Oh, dude, no, it's ma'am. Oh man, that's so bad. Yeah, Throg fire. Throg saving this shit. Honestly, Throg is saving this fucking two-pack. It's a woke Thor. I think he might be right. Kind of looks woke. A mead horn would be better. Yeah, that's a dumb. I was like, yeah, who's making this call? It's like, you guys are just doing too much with this shit, dude. Yeah, that spinning Thor hammer is dope. I used that on a Amazing Yamaguchi Thor. Speaking of that, the upcoming KO Amazing Yamaguchi will have 2 new bearded faceplates. Hopefully that'll be dope. Okay. Yeah, I passed up on the Yamaguchi, but that was another good one, right? But yeah, to use that accessory on that is a good idea. But that accessory is just so dope. And it's like, you're coming up with this moniker Maximum. You're kind of labeling this as that. And you have like the best Thor accessory already tooled up. You already tooled it up. You already have it. You don't have to spend no money on it. The best Thor accessory. Think about that. And you're coming out with your best Thor. And you're going to hold out the best Thor accessory for this stupid horn. The worst Thor accessory. Like, God damn it. God damn it, Jesse Falcon. Think, motherfucker, think. Yep, cape is dope. Yeah, I gotta say, man, the cape and the Throg, they're saving this shit, bro. That's worth 50 all day. I'll probably end up getting it and spending the extra money to get a custom head. Yeah, not a bad idea. Yeah, there's gonna be customizers out there for sure, but god damn it, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm already damn near spending $100 on this shit. Like, it's just got tax, it's got shipping, you're up there already, man. You don't want to spend more money, but they're saving you money on the cave, so I'll take it there. But this goddamn horn is a miss, and the lack of that spinning Mjolnir effect is a fucking miss. Complete miss. Am I really gonna get this Thor for the frog? Bro, you can't pass on the frog, dog. I mean, come on. This ain't rocket science. It's ma'am. Shout out to Tyler Hill, man. Hey, shout out to the Canadians out there, bro. Really horrible what happened today, or was it today or yesterday? God damn it, bro. The fucking devil has amassed so much power, guys. You guys really got to be careful out there, man. Even the Canadians are at risk now. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, bro. Anders Shadow in the building. Yo, what up, Anders? What's good, man? Saying what's up to Liquid. Thor isn't my favorite Marvel hero, so I'm not picking it up. Hulk is more my thing. 6-inch plus Hulk, that is. Yeah, we gotta wait for that 6-inch plus dude shit, man. And then I saw an update for that. Is this 6-inch plus also doing those Punishers where it's like prototype paint? I was like, bro, no way this is prototype paint. Like, this shit looks too good. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I feel like Marvel Legends are updating their shit, but I feel like they gotta move a little bit harder than this shit right here, because yeah, I don't know. This is supposed to be their quintessential premier line, and so far, like, out of 10, I'd give all the releases, if I had to grade them all, give them average, I'd probably say they're about 6-7, baby. But we're moving on, guys. MEZCO Nightcrawler, man, keeping it with Marvel. This went up for pre-order last week, and yeah, like I said, I was off on Sunday, so taking a look at it today, and I gotta say, man, I feel like that's why Marvel Legends is getting my money, bro, because MEZCO ain't. It's something about these MEZCO figures that I don't know, man. It just look too restricted when it comes to their costumes and stuff, and a lot of people are kind of pointing out this promotional images on MEZCO stuff all the time, obviously. Heavily photoshopped, but more than the effects and stuff, I think people have more concern with some of the posing that they do out in their solicitations, because this pose right here got a lot of attention, where I don't necessarily think it can't hit this. I think it can, but that part at the waist for his costume, like that leather is probably going to be stressed out a lot, but you're just snapping a pic, so it's not like you're gonna keep it in this position or in this pose. But a lot of people are pointing out that this might not be able to hit this, and I don't know. Upon looking at it myself, I kind of think it can, but I don't know. I don't really mess around with too many MEZCOs like that, and the ones that I do aren't like superheroes, so I'm not like twerking their body like a goddamn Spider-Man or like a Nightcrawler, but I kind of feel like I could hit this with the MEZCO body. You know, it's just I'd probably be feeling sketched out about breaking it, maybe potentially, but I feel like it could do it, but I don't know. This also probably being one of their more recent bodies, maybe on that Spider-Man that I've heard great things about. I've heard that MEZCO Spidey that came out recently is probably one of their better articulated bodies. And if this is on that, I feel like it does have certain poses that it can hit, but it's just that with MEZCO, you're not really sure until you get some of the figures in hand. But I don't know. I feel like they've updated quite a few things on their bodies as well, especially their female bodies. If you guys have picked up those female Rangers, they're awesome. And I think they recently did that with the Spider Gwen too. That I think they reused that body for that figure. So they are updating their stuff. It's just probably not to everybody's liking, especially when they're used to other stuff. Obviously, like you see some of these third party uh toys like CT toys coming out with like amazing Yamaguchi-esque articulation, and a lot of people are just using these bodies and throwing soft goods on that. And yeah, you can get all kinds of poses with that shit. But I don't know. I feel like MEZCO's not, slouches and stuff. And I don't know. For me, it's more so the aesthetic that I just never really took a liking to. It could be because I've already accumulated so many Marvel Legends and they all have like a certain look. Obviously, plastic is not all soft goods. That I don't know. I just never really cared to like start like another line of stuff. Um, and I think that's just what's kind of kept me away. And like I said, I feel like they look better the more you have. So, it's just height wise, scale wise, and stuff. And then just the overall look of them, the aesthetic of them, they just look better. The more that you have like in a collection, the better they all look together, I think. But overall, I don't know. It's not a bad looking Nightcrawler. I like the head sculpts on it. I like the head sculpts better than the Marvel Legends head sculpts. And then the hand accessories and the feet accessories where you can hold the swords and shit. That's awesome. Like I think that is sick. That's like something that I feel like Marvel Legends could have thought of instead of fucking a goddamn frost giant horn. It's like they could have saved some of that budget on shit like this for a future Nightcrawler release that probably never gonna see from them for another fucking 5 years because they've already redone him on the X-Men 97 card back, and then they did the X-Force Nightcrawler. And yeah, this is something that they could have easily done. It's just I don't know, they just didn't think of it. And I feel like that's kind of some of the cool stuff that I like to see from MEZCO is like the spread of accessories, because I don't know, a lot of companies overseas seem to be kind of copying them when it comes to like soft goods figures, but when it comes to accessories, I feel like MEZCO has some of the best stuff out there. Them, NECA. A lot of people used to say Super Sevens for some fucking reason. I never understood why. Their accessories were terrible. But MEZCO usually always had pretty cool ones. This Banff effect looks pretty cool. That I don't know. It's a nice size to it, but I probably would have got like a little smaller one, or maybe like just a tad bit smaller, and then like a couple of more other ones that are just like smaller also, instead of just having like one big one. But not bad. And yeah, you get the different tails and stuff, so you can kind of like you can even coil the tail around the sword. That is just fucking genius also. Like that is just so cool. And like I said, that's something that a Marvel Legends could have easily thought of. And yeah, it gave us that quintessential Nightcrawler, but now it's like they didn't do that. So I do see the appeal to these MEZCOs some of the times because of shit like this. It's like if you're gonna take a cool Nightcrawler like photo and shit, and you have these accessories, it's gonna set it off way different than anything anybody with a Marvel Legends could ever fucking dream of doing. And that's just the accessories doing that shit. And obviously that's gonna carry some of the stuff that it maybe can't do if it can't hit some certain poses. But I don't know. I'm like looking at that Nightcrawler Marvel Legends myself, and I'm like, can a Marvel Legends even hit this pose? I think it can, but I don't think it's gonna look as good because you're not gonna have anything that foot is holding. He's just gonna have shit over his back. But right here with holding the sword, it's like, yeah, that looks like a sick ass pose right there. So pretty cool. I think this is actually gonna be a MEZCO that actually sells really well, man. And it looks like they're kind of like really stressing building out this X-Men team. They recently did a reissue on that Gambit. That Wolverine is probably one of the better Mezco releases of all time. That Wolverine that they did. Wonder if they redo the Cyclops, maybe kind of go back to that one, because that one was like one of their older releases. And then maybe get around to doing some of these lady figures. Like I said, they recently redid a female body. So if you ever get like a Mezco Storm, the accessories that are going to come with her are going to be awesome. A Rogue also, a lot of people are still waiting for that quintessential Rogue, man. It's like, Marvel Legends ain't done that shit yet. So I feel like it could still put a cool one out there, but I don't know. Probably gonna have to wait around for maybe that Mayfex, or like I said, maybe Mezco comes correct with one, man. So they might be tooling that up, and maybe we see that at these upcoming cons and stuff in the summertime. So hopefully SDCC, we see more cool stuff coming from them, man. But they're probably gonna have to wait for that. Obi-Wan saying Caitlyn Jenner Thor. I knew that head sculpt reminded me of someone. Yeah, dude. Yep, and Jim Lee Punisher. Yeah, there you go. Super 7 and Toddy Mac. Now that someone else has a TMNT license. Oh, for real. We're gonna talk about that right now, bro. Because that's a lot of big news, man. It's a lot of big news, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I was like, I got to get out this show right now, because if not, I'm not going to be able to do this shit. But man, it didn't stop there with the X-Men, because from there we move into the Mondo reveal of their X-Men 97 Beast. And this being a 1/6 figure, obviously it's not going to have some of the articulation that the 112 offerings have from other companies, but a lot of people are building out this collection of Mondos also, man, because they're building out the teams. It's like they're building out the teams, they're building out the collections. One of the collections that I'm really jealous of, the people that are buying them have, and I'll always admire this collection, would be the Batman animated series collection from Mondo. They have some fucking cool looking shit. They did the Bane, that Clayface looks incredible. That shit looks awesome, man. Shout out to Mr. Lee. And I think he even used the Mayfex animated series Batman with that fucking Mondo Clayface, and it worked, because obviously it's a 1/6 figure, but he's kind of shape shifts and stuff, so it kind of worked. I was like, man, that shit looks crazy cool. So Mondo putting out pretty cool like display pieces, but when it comes to actual figures, it's like, I don't know, I'd kind of be a little bit hesitant to post some of their stuff around, because I don't know, man, not to say that I've seen these things break online or anything, but it's just, I don't know, them being like hard plastic like this, it's like, I don't know if it's gonna have like the best experience when it comes to like posing them around. But I don't know, they do what they can, especially with the photography and stuff. They take pretty cool shots of the stuff, but I think more so than anything, and I've said it in the past, it's more so for like display purposes, because the way they sculpt them out, it really does look like they pop out of the cartoon and shit. Like this Beast head sculpt looks exactly like he does in the cartoon and stuff. And I don't know, that nostalgia hits for people, whenever they see that, it's like instantly hits them. The one that I really liked from this set though was that Rogue, man. That Rogue with their fucking beautiful head portraits that was probably the best Rogue I've ever seen. It's just a shame that it was a 1/6 figure, man, because goddamn. Yeah, there you go. Rogue with interchangeable ass plates. Hot damn. Yeah, for reals, dude. Because that was a beautiful figure, man. Like really great Mondo release. Like no wonder that thing sold out as fast as it did, because that was probably their best release to date. Where this Beast isn't a slouch, but like I said, it's just more for display purposes, and it wouldn't be a one-off. Like I wouldn't just buy Beast, Where the Rogue, I feel like, you could have just bought that Rogue and been happy. But Beasts are just a Jubilee. It's like, you're not going to just buy that one character. So I feel like this is definitely for like entire collections and stuff. So it'd be a no for me, but it does go up for pre-order this week. I believe it's going to be $255. So they're not cheap, man. They're not Hot Toys prices, but are definitely more expensive than the average 112 release and stuff. So that's kind of what's keeping most people away, especially when they don't collect 1/6. That ass is dripping on that seat. toys and tits. Hey, yo, yeah, you ain't lying, man. It's like I said, I think that's kind of where my subconscious mind started rolling to. I really started glazing Rogue out of nowhere. I was like, the fuck? She's not even in these fucking solicitations. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, dude, that was probably their best release. But yeah, like I said, they're putting out a nice collection. They've even done some of the villains, which is impressive. Also, like they did Sabretooth is fucking huge. So pause. But yeah, they're getting around to doing the entire collection, man. And then also last week they put out Superman the animated series Soups. And I gotta say, man, something about this head sculpt right here. I feel like it's too fucking narrow, man. It's like, bro, yeah, like a boxy, narrowish head, but I feel like it just went a little bit too narrow here. And I only say that because recently I've watched a few of the episodes from it, and man, what a good series as well, man. I always thought that it wasn't as good as Batman the animated series, obviously, but New Batman Adventures was fucking awful, man. It was so bad. And around that time, Superman the animated series came out, and this was the better cartoon at the time. Like this shit was just better. Now that I'm watching it kind of retroactively, I'm like, yeah, this shit was a lot better than I remembered, man. Because even the character designs to the villains are fucking awesome. And just going back to this figure, something about the head sculpt, like I said, it does hit it, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit too narrow. And I know over time the animation it kind of evolved a little bit, especially when it got around to Justice League animated series. That to me is the best look for Superman is Justice League animated series. Where this one I like it as well, but I don't know, since it's like a sculpted out figure, obviously it's not like a fucking animated picture or a drawing. I mean, yeah, it's gonna look a little weird translated into a 3D form, obviously. But I still think it hits it, I still think it hits it. And like I said, I feel like these are display like pieces, and it hits nostalgia. The one nostalgia that I have from this shit whenever I see Superman animated series, and I've said it in the past, nightmares to this day of this fucking video game, bro. Superman N64. God damn it, bro. It's like I said at the beginning of the show. Remember always like bothering our dad so he went to the fucking, Blockbuster with us or whatever. We used to have the warehouse. I don't know if you guys remember warehouse. We used to go there and we would rent a game, man, And I remember we were gonna rent this game, and we're like, nah, we'll get it. We're actually gonna buy this shit. We bought this fucking game, man. I remember playing this shit, and me and my brother were playing it, and it was like, man, this isn't fun. It's like instantly feel like I'm not having fun. He's not having fun. Like this is not fun, bro. And it's just like, when the fuck are we gonna buy another game? Like my mom and dad are not just gonna buy us another game next week. It's like, fuck, this is gonna be our game to play for like a minute. It was such a bad experience. And it's like, why the fuck? Now that I look back at it, I'm like, man, I can't even remember like any of the missions. I just remember flying through these fucking rings. And it was just so slow and so boring. It was just like it was just the technology wasn't there to make this type of game, man. Now that I see the shit that they do with like the Spider-Man video games or even like Grand Theft Auto, I'm like, man, if we had this tech back in the day when this game came out, oh man, that experience would have been completely different. But I still have nightmares of this shit. N64 Superman, god damn it, bro. One of the all-time worst games, man. Seriously. And just going back to the figure, man, like I said, since they are display purposes or display pieces, they don't lend themselves to the best articulation, man. And like this pose right here just looks so static. It's like it doesn't really give that effect that he's kind of flying. It just kind of looks like he's planking in the air. And the one accessory here that I felt like was just a fucking home run is a complete bummer because it was a timed edition accessory. So this accessory of Lois Lane, like, being carried off by Soups is just so dope that it's an accessory because, yeah, it's very iconic to the cartoon or any Superman where he's like flying away with her. And to this day, I don't think we've ever seen a finer Lois Lane than animated series Lois Lane. Like she was fucking the best looking of all time. So to have that accessory be behind a timed window edition, it kind of sucks because the figure itself outside of that doesn't look that fun, man. Like I said, you get a little heat ray vision. This accessory right here where he's bending the pipe, I'm like, kind of lame to me. And it just misses the mark to put a grimacing head sculpt with that, because it's like Superman wouldn't do that, bro. If he's gonna bend the pipe, he's just gonna go like that shit would be like bending a piece of paper to him. He would not be like, like, motherfucker ain't the Hulk. He's Superman, bro. Like, nah, dude. Like that to me, I was like, no, whoever took these shots, they don't get the character. They never watched the cartoon. Like that ain't Soups. That's not a good accessory. And this fucking windswept cape, also a timed edition accessory. It sucks ass, because this pose right here would be how I would pose it most of the time, like where he's just kind of in the air a bit like this. Like this just sets it off. Where it doesn't have that, you're not gonna move this brick of a cape at all. So you're not gonna get any action with them really, you know, and that kind of sucks ass. And like I said, when I was looking at these solicitations, I was like not selling it, because when they did that World's Finest episode, like I said, it wasn't Batman the Animated Series. It was the New Batman Adventure. So this costume from Bats right here is completely off. They never teamed up like this ever. So I'm pulling their nerd card here, man. And then the Dr. Fate helmet, that's a pretty cool accessory, but super niche to like one episode. And then this motherfucker, Mr. Mixie Split, whatever the fuck his name is. Oh man, that Gilbert Godfrey voice. Holy shit, man. When I saw this picture, I could just hear his voice. Wow, Soups. Like, man, you cannot hit that voice, bro. It's just such an iconic voice. But you can hear it in this picture, man. Such a cool little accessory. This little Mr. Mixie Split. What the fuck you call him? I don't know how the hell you pronounce that shit. Even if you have Google try to pronounce it, it's so fucking hard. Mr. Mixie Split. Like, what the fuck is this motherfucker's name, bro? But it's such a great episode too, where this motherfucker comes out. Man, that Gilbert Godfrey voice is just so fucking annoying. It's like you like it, but too much of it is just like, fuck, shut this motherfucker up, man. But man, he was everywhere in the 90s. I remember that fucking Married with Children. He was out in this cartoon. He was fucking everywhere, bro. He just has such an iconic voice that it just fits for this little fucking little character right here, this little imp character. It's just such a strange character for Superman, but in the animated series, it worked, man. Paul Dini and Bruce Timm, they created the best DC universe, man. DCAU is it's just goated, man. So for it to have started with Batman the Animated Series, New Batman Adventures, Superman, Justice League, and then Justice League Unlimited, Batman Beyond also, it's like, fuck, bro. Like, just translate a lot of this stuff into live action. They're gonna be swimming in the buku dollars. But other than that, it does hit me with nostalgia, but it's not enough for me to want to go in for this. It just looks too static for me. It doesn't look like that fun of a piece. And if I wanted some kind of representation of this Superman, I don't know, I might just go for like a nice statue, because that's kind of what this looks like to me. It just has articulation. It's like an articulated statue, and I don't want to say it doesn't move at all, but like I said, this being the accessory that really sells it for me, being gone already, it's sold out. I was actually watching the Mondo Toy Talk where they were talking about this, and man, people were really bothered by that they didn't get an opportunity to get this, because without getting that timed edition, this is all you get. This sucks. Like, this sucks ass. Like, this you don't even get Mr. Mixie Split. You don't get Lois. You don't get the windswept cape. You get this dumbass bent pipe that, like, you want to talk non-accessory. Superman wouldn't, like, that would be like a nothing to him. That would be like breathing to him, bending that pipe. What the fuck do I need that shit for in a pose? Like, nah, that shit is ass, bro. Like, that is not how you do it. And yeah, they were letting them dudes know during that stream, like, that, what the fuck are you guys putting this shit together like this for? Like, making this a timed edition, and this is like what makes it fun. Like, why would I buy this? Like, why would I buy this? Like, this shit, you can't even put them in a cool flying pose. Like, I would just get a statue, you know? So that's kind of why people were kind of like really bummed at it during the stream. And they told them, like, hey, like, just hit that pre-order wait list thing. Like, you know, if we catch more stock. But I really think they're gonna actually like reissue this one, because there was a lot of people that really like bummed about it. And I don't think they made that many because it looks like it's like a lot of shit. You're getting an extra body and a half with Mr. Mixie. It's like that's a lot. That's a lot of plastic in that shit. But to just give people 5 minutes, I think they only made 500 or some shit like that. Like very limited amount. It's like, why are you gonna even make the fucking toy then, man? Like if you're only gonna make this garbage, it's like don't do that, you know. So I don't know. I think they gotta restructure the way they're spreading these accessories out, you know, because I would just take this damn. God damn it. God damn it, bro. Did I freeze up? Did you guys hear me talking, or was I just like talking to a blank fucking screen, dude? Because for a while my shit just froze up, and I was like, "Wait, is the stream over?" I was like, "Fuck, where the fuck was I, man? Ah, god damn it, god damn it, guys, was the stream fucking over? Did I freeze up?" Oh shit, man. Next thing I knew, I was like, "Oh damn, my screen's frozen." I was like, "Been talking for how long?" Fuck. Hate this shit, man. That's what that's what sucks when you do a live stream by yourself. You're like talking and like you think you're talking good, and it's like, all right, yeah, I'm talking. Then like next thing I know, my screen was frozen. I was like, what? You guys hear me? I was like, shit, man. Oh fuck. Let me know if you guys heard what the fuck I had to say. I was going on my little Superman anime series rant, but yo, we're moving on because I think I'm dragging this stream out a little bit too long. Next up, we got the in-art action Dark Knight's Metal Red Death. And bro, I swear to God, I was dead ass confused by this shit. I was like, didn't this go for pre-order already? And I didn't even realize it till before the show. I was like, oh wait, this is the in-art one, right? I was like, oh, we saw the LPZZ one. Okay, all right, I remember now. Then I was like, man, dude, to be doing the exact same shit, like, man, dog, that to me is just, I don't know, man. And I gotta say, I feel like the NR is just far superior company to LPZZ. Well, I don't want to say far superior, but they're definitely superior. I like the way their shit looks like it's coming out better, you know. And so far, I've only picked up that Arkham Batman. I'm still waiting on that damn Deathstroke. Fucking pre-order that shit on 5K Toys, and they're taking a minute for that. Where I've seen this shit pop up all these other places, but pay my NRD with them, so I'm gonna wait. But man, dude, they're doing the same shit as as that company is kind of crazy, you know. So it's like I already said I'm passing up on the LPZZ of this shit because I have no attachment to this Dark Knight's Death Metal or whatever the fuck this shit's called. Dark Knight's Metal. It's like, why do I always say Death Metal? Is that something else, or is that just in my head? So I'm always like Dark Knight's Metal, or is it Death Metal? What the fuck is this shit called? Yeah, I don't have any attachment to this, and I just find it odd that, you know, these companies are doing it. Like, I don't know, like, did they like that comic run, or do they think we liked it? It's like, motherfuckers, we didn't like this shit. Don't make this shit. It's like, I know McFarlane was like neck deep in this shit when he came out, but man, I was stupid enough to buy those figures because I was like, cool, no one is ever gonna make these. And dude, to see two of the best, most hyped companies coming out the gates with this shit, also, it's like, god damn it, why, man? But to say it's a bad looking figure, I'd be lying. Like, this shit does look like it moves really well. The paint is really well. The sculpt, these stands and shit look dope as fuck. Like, the bats coming out of this effect look sick. But like I said, it's just like, if this was a Flash, like just a comic book Flash, like I'd be all over this. I'd be like, whoa, this is the best Flash I've ever fucking seen in my life. But like, it's just a fucking Batman, dude. It's like, god damn it. Like, nah, man, I'm good. So it kind of just sucks because, like I said, I think I was talking about that last week, where Seto Kaiba, Tamashii Nation's Yu-Gi-Oh figure comes out, and I was like, man, that first Yu-Gi-Oh figure was just dog crap. And I'm like, you know what? I saw a review on it. That QC issue was massive. This is like happened to a lot of people. So like a lot of people are probably not gonna buy their second figure, and I'm like, man, that's got to be bad for the line. And it's like, damn, the company's probably gonna think nobody likes Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, fuck, probably not gonna see any more characters. Probably not gonna see my boy Joey Wheeler, even though there was a prototype from Amazing Yamaguchi. I knew I fucking bought from the wrong company. I should have bought the Amazing Yamaguchi Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think I'm gonna pivot away from this shit now from Bandai because yeah, if the shit that they're coming out with nobody's buying, it's like, damn, dude, it might hurt future releases. You know, I mean, they might not get too loose with it and put out different kind of shit. You know, and it's like I hate that because this is definitely a reach for them. This is something that they probably think is like, oh yeah, like this is this is a deep cut. Like, nah, man, that shit is just not it, bro. People really like that classic shit, you know, and especially when you're putting together such great figures, such great releases. It's like we want to see your renditions of like classic characters. Like, man, I can't wait for them to do like a Wonder Woman, just a Wonder Woman, dude. It's like we don't want a Red Death Batman. At least I don't. You know, the Dawnbreaker one also that's gonna come out. Not interested, you know. So I don't know. Same thing I said about the Marvel Legends. I could just save money here, but kind of sucks because it's like, yeah, I do want like more shit from these companies, but nah, not necessarily these releases. So I guess I could just save the money, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But uh, good figure, good looking figure. Like I said, the paint, the detail that they're doing this shit for this to be this articulated and stuff. It's like, damn, man, it's hard to compete with these guys if you're any kind of import company, and that's kind of why a lot of people are bashing on Mayfex now because it's like y'all motherfuckers got lapped. You guys got lapped. You're gonna get lapped. So yeah, I'd probably be saving my money from like certain import companies like Bandai and Mayfex and just waiting around to see what these guys do. And then if it's something I'm not keen on, it's like, all right, cool. I save money and then save it for the next release and stuff. And I think that's the route I'm gonna take with this because yeah, I'm not too keen on it. Raceland saying, I will say if Jada did those animated figs and 112 without cloth goods and any wire capes, it might look legit. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Yeah, the way they're doing those like Scooby-Doo figures, I'm like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like a stylized cartoon like that in plastic form can be done. But I feel like the 1/6 route is like, nah, she's just looking too static. I kept my McFarlane one and he's good for now. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you have these in the McFarlane, it's like, you good. And I had them. I had to just I like combo sold them shits on Mercari like years ago. I was like, fucking thank God somebody bought these. The Lobo Batman who frags from metal looks like a cool figure to make. The Lobo Batman, there's a Batman, the Batman who frags. Fucking man. I'm kind of intrigued by seeing that, but it's like I said, it's just damn, dude. DC just really fucked it up for like a while for themselves, and right now they're doing good with their like absolute universe, but it's like, dude, they saturated their own market with just their own character so many times. It sucks. But from one hype company to the next, man, I don't think it gets more hype than these guys, bro. Sexy Eyes Smasher Anaconda Strike version. Man, bro, I really regret on the releases I've not picked up from these guys because, man, they look like some of the funner figures to pose around, like super stylized, but man, they just look so badass. Like just the way that they just have their articulation set up. Obviously, a lot of people kind of point out to like how amazing Yamaguchi is and stuff. This is like way more refined, like, man, I've not seen any of these figures posed out that don't have any kind of attitude to them. Like every release that they put out, every pose that they do, I'm like, man, this shit just looks so sick, obviously with the baseball inspiration right here, like this shit just looks like a fucking perfect swing, bro. This is so dope, man. And yeah, like I've said in the past with these guys, it's like cool to see like original designs, obviously. Yeah, you can kind of take inspiration and certain aesthetics and stuff from other lines or IPs and stuff. But man, these guys are not like making a third party Batman or Superman or fucking Red Death Batman, where the fuck we just looked at. These are like original character designs that just look fucking cool, man. And it's just refreshing to see that like new shit could still be made and it could still sell. It doesn't have to have any lore attached to it or anything like that. But man, these are fucking awesome. And yeah, word was that pre-order opened up last week and runs all the way until the 15th. So you're able to catch these on like TOYZ Metaverse, Bomb Busby, I think. A few of the online retailers that they were kind of putting on their social medias. And yeah, like John Collects Toys, pre-order 4 of them. Yeah, dude, this is the time to kind of lock these up because man, bro, I fucking have that goddamn horror story about those that kill squad, those first releases that they put out. Fucking bomb buzz me, man. They really screwed me over. I should have emailed them sooner because I had a bad feeling. I was like, bro, they've not sent me email for collecting the rest of that balance. Like, why is it taking so long? Like, I see people getting these already. Motherfuckers talking about they sold out. You sold out. You took my fucking NRD, you pieces of shit. What do you mean you sold out? Like, what the fuck? Man, oh, we're gonna refund you with store credit for your NRD. Fuck you, man. I was so fucking mad. Guess where I pre-ordered mine from? Dude, I went to Bomb Busby, and yeah, I pre-ordered 3 of these on there because fuck, man. I was like, you know what, dude? It's hard to track some of these down sometimes with their pre-orders because once they dry up, they dry up. And once they release, that's it. You don't want to pay that aftermarket price on these shits because they don't go for cheaper than $200 singled out, you know. So get them right now if you're interested because yeah, the paint deco switched up. I like it. I did like that red, but a lot of people were kind of pointing out it really had that look to like a football player and stuff, like a futuristic football player, American football, which I didn't think was a bad thing. I like football. So no big deal. It's like a stylized fucking robotic football player. It's like that shit looks cool, you know. Give him a gun. What more do you want? But yeah, it really had that where this one with this like cold paint job, it just kind of eliminates that look. It still has like that, you know, like that sculpt and all that stuff. But I don't know, the paint job just kind of sets it off different. But I did like that red one. I did like it. I don't know. Right here, I got 3 of these just because yeah, I feel like all these figures, they're just the prices might not be friendly to army build, but I feel like their designs just lend themselves to be army build. Like you kind of want to army build these guys because it's just they have that kill squad look to them, you know, just like 3 or 4 of them. Like, man, they just set it off differently, man. And yeah, like I said, I want to get more hands on some of these figures because I've only picked up that Mantis girl and then the Manticora, that beetle thing. But man, bro, like they're all over my timeline. I'm like, God damn it. I got instant FOMO when I knew I was gonna be able to get those smashers and stuff. And yeah, even third-party guys are like putting like different head sculpts on these. Shout out to 796. His head sculpt that he did on that Eliminator is just that shit looks crazy cool. I think he's done 2 head sculpts. But yeah, it just looks cool, and it's like not necessary to put that head sculpt on. As cool as they look, I feel like the designs that these guys are coming out with on their stock figures just look insanely cool already, you know. So it's just more cherry on top if you want to kind of customize these further. But overall, I feel like this is like one of the more hyped up companies, but man, they're hitting it, bro. They're getting it, man. Because yeah, so far it looks like they're walking the walk. I don't think I've seen anybody post anything about any QC issues on this shit or anything like that. Because yeah, like I said about the figure this chick right here, like look how fucking like tight these knees are, bro. They don't like bend or anything. Like I can just dangle this shit up and down. It's not gonna bend. And yeah, apparently like the same plastic that they used on this figure right here for this Shokan Studio is the same kind of plastic that they use on these Sexy Eyes figures. And yeah, bro, when you bend them shits, it's like it doesn't feel like anything that we've gotten like from domestic companies or import companies. Like this shit feels different, you know. So yeah, be on the lookout for this, man. Lock them up before the 15th because yeah, after that these pre-orders are probably gonna dry up and they're probably gonna move on to a different mold because yeah, we got this repaint here, but it doesn't look like they're keen on doing reissues or anything like that. So looks like they're just moving forward. And along with this, it looks like they're coming out with a hound also. So like this fucking robot dog thing that just looks insanely fucking cool as well. This has already been getting teased out at a few events last year. I think we talked about this at Wonderfest last year. But Wonderfest Winter was this past weekend, and they had a little booth presence there where they kind of showed off couple upcoming releases, including this Hound. And yeah, like I said, just look at the designs that they're kind of doing into their releases. It just looks fucking awesome. You know, I was just talking about Transformers at the beginning of the show, how I would watch an anime or a movie of this. I would definitely watch an anime or a movie of this world that they're building here, because it just looks crazy. It looks awesome, you know. This is like the type of shit you get when you first saw the Matrix for the first time. It's like, whoa, some of the cool shit you saw in there. It's like, damn, what the fuck? What imagination thought of all this shit right here, you know? And that's the feeling I get when I see this shit. It's like, yeah, this is dope looking stuff that's just coming out of the brain of somebody, you know, or a group of people. I don't know how many people are working on these lines, but yeah, just kind of looking at some of their upcoming releases. This looks like that humanoid figure that they teased out not too long ago, like just kind of showing off some of the articulation and engineering they're gonna have. And it looks pretty good. Like I said, even for just like a more humanoid body, they're kind of showing some of the engineering, some of the posing, and as simple as this pose look, there's figures that can't even hit this shit, you know. So it's like, it's cool. It just looks so seamless, and then obviously more intricate designs, more bug type releases that we also saw past events. This grasshopper, fucking, I forgot the name of this guy, but this dude look great. It looks like it's probably gonna be a hot release too when it comes out. Yeah, it just looks like an interesting world universe that they're building, you know. So I wonder if they're ever gonna do like a comic series or something. And like I said, now with the power of AI, man, you can do it, bro. You can come up with this shit. You know, you already have the designs. You feed that into an AI system, and it's like, yo, come up with the anime for me. Write out a simple story. Have that shit write it out, and you tweak it around. Like, man, like, I don't know. I feel like the potential's there. These guys are doing like the hard shit, is actually coming up with the designs and stuff, and they're killing it, man. So excited to see more stuff from them. And then also excited to see more stuff from this 52 Toys collab with Yoshi. We got their Xenomorph recently they released, and now we got a fucking Predator. And yeah, dude, so far it's just a great prototype, but I don't know, man. I actually like that Xenomorph. It's probably the better Xenomorph that I own. I have a couple of the NECAs that they're cool. Scope wise, they're great, but they don't move as well as this. But I don't know. I wasn't overly content with that Xenomorph. Like, it did feel a little fidgety, a little I don't want to say like cheap or anything, but I definitely wanted like a better, more sturdier figure. And I don't know if it was that. So I'm kind of hoping that this might be closer to like having that feeling and stuff, especially since the Xenomorph is like more slim type, more slender type. It's like, okay, I can kind of understand why the joints won't be as like tight and stuff, or as large. But right here, it's like, yeah, I feel like this body, it's like, yeah, it's gonna have like larger joints and stuff going into the arms, into the legs and stuff, especially around the hips. So I don't know. It might be a cool figure to pick up, and just the stylization that he's kind of putting on his sculpt is interesting enough that makes me want to check it out. So I even like that he's kind of like wielding a Xenomorph tail as a whip. Like, just that's fucking cool as fuck, bro. Like, like why wouldn't they be using this shit as a whip? You know, like that shit is just sick. So yeah, like I said, that stylization that he's incorporating is awesome. And then another fucking figure that caught a lot of heat, bro, a lot of attention, was this Romanky Ghost Ant. And man, this shit just looks fucking crazy, bro. It's like, damn, this is what I'm talking about, baby. This is what I mean. Like, original designs that, yeah, you kind of get inspiration from, like, you know, like Kamen Rider or like Sentai villains and all that stuff. Like, yeah, this is stuff that could get, like, you could get inspiration from, but you tweak those designs and you push them further, and then to make action figures of them, it's like, yeah, it might make a cool release, you know, because you know, you incorporate a little fucking samurai action into this shit. Like, yeah, this shit looks dope, man. And this actually went up on 5K Toys last week, and this is actually a recent pre-order that I put in because I don't know, I feel like this is one that I'm not gonna want to miss out on. I just like the look of it more than anything. It's like, I kind of said it about that Sexy Ice Manticora. It's just it's like a fucking it's just like all one color, you know, so it doesn't look too fun. It's like, God, I wish I had a little bit more paint on it. Where this one, it kind of looks similar. It just looks like a fucking like an ink blot. But I don't know. I like that gradient of blue throughout. I like the little bit of sculpt that I could kind of see throughout the body and stuff. And yeah, I like what I see and stuff. And like I said, the aesthetic of this shit just kind of carries it. It looks awesome, you know. So yeah, this is one that I just kind of saw on 5K Toys, and I was like, let me actually put a pre-order in for this shit because I don't want it to have like sell out, and then I'm like trying to track this shit down. And then yeah, this picture right here where you could really see like the sculpt on the armor and stuff, it sets it all different, you know. And it's something that we kind of noticed at Wonderfest last year is like, yeah, they're kind of leaning more into like insect type of designs and stuff. It's like, you know, you can't always make a fucking third party Batman. So okay, let's come up with different designs. And I think shout out to my man Codenames. Didn't see him in here tonight, but he had mentioned it when I was doing that stream. It's like, yeah, N6 is, there's no domain on that. There's no IP license that you have to license out. It's like you take a bug and you fucking make that shit an anthropomorphic looking, you know, humanoid type of thing. And it's like, yeah, shit, give that motherfucker a sword, baby. You're halfway done. So yeah, really cool, man. So excited to see what's up with this one, man. Liquid saying, yeah, the dogs are going over pre-order on the 14th, 15th. But yeah, I pre-ordered three of these two nice since I already have 3 of the red ones. Yeah, that's sick. Because yeah, now you have like the 2 sets and stuff. And I feel like 3 is a good number, right? It's like you want that kill squad number. But man, I'm probably gonna see what's up with those dogs, but I don't think I want 3 dogs. I think I might just pick up 2, maybe even 1. But I think 2 is a cool number for those. Those hounds look cool. I wonder how much it'll cost. Man, I wonder too. I have to wonder because they do look like they're like the engineering that's going into them looks kind of more expensive than I would want them to be. But I don't know, man. It might be worth the price of admission just because of how cool they look, you know. So gotta wait to see. And according to my man Liquid, this dude's definitely in the know for that. Yeah, gotta probably wait around a couple days. So we'll see on the 14th, which is on Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday. And then yeah, hopefully there's a couple places that we could pre-order from, so we could probably find the best price. But I'm guessing they might be like 80, 90 bucks, honestly, and that might be on the low end. So hopefully they're not more than that. Sexy Ice is definitely running 2026 so far. I'm all in, baby. Damn, there you go. Yeah, they're all over my timeline, bro. I'm like, god damn, man, these shits are selling like crazy. Remind me of Warframe for some reason. Which one is it? This one? I don't think I'm too familiar with Warframe, but Yoshimitsu vibes. Yeah, that's what I got actually. I got the Yoshimitsu vibes. Warframe, that sounds familiar. Yeah, this Romanki looks sick. The red glowing hand, the flame swords are amazing. I'm in on this too. Yeah, this shit. I don't know, right? It's just enough like added sculpt and like paint on this shit to just set it off. And man, the photography does a lot of the work too. Like these clean solicitations, I love it, man. When this shit just looks like great posing, clear shots. It's you don't got all this like fucking Photoshop like MEZCO. It's like, bro, I just want to see the figure and cool lighting and like see what the fuck I'm getting, you know. And then yeah, pose it out like as best you can to really sell it, you know. And like they did it. They did enough here. So and yeah, like I said, it doesn't need any lore attached to it. Like a lot of people buying figures now, like or making figures sometimes we're trying to come up with these like crazy intricate stories. It's like, bro, you got AI to think of that shit later. Think about the design and the engineering going into the figure. Like, I don't want to know about these goddamn fucking aliens that come and become street humans and all this other garbage. Hey man, put all that thought into the figure. Don't put it into this half-ass, half-baked story that you're coming up with, because you know it's shit. I know it's shit. Everyone knows it's shit. So like keep the focus on the figure. You know, and then, you know, later on down the line, if you want to make this shit into a fucking cartoon, like go for it, you know, but your focus should be on the figure as a toy maker. I think, I would imagine, not a fucking, you know, half-baked comic book that you're never gonna really give a fuck about. But yeah, this is the spread of shit. And then I guess this is a little exclusive accessory. I don't know if that's early pre-order accessory or something. But we gotta jump into this MEZCO Toys Fair reveal. Yesterday we got the Sandstorm edition, fucking Rumbler, new Sandstorm edition, a new Gomez. So fuck, they miss me with this shit, man. I already went in for one of their Rumbler. I got the black one when it came out, and I'm plenty happy with that. So seeing this Sandstorm edition, I'm like, okay. To say it doesn't look cool, I'd be lying. Like Sandstorm, fucking tank, Sandstorm camo, all that shit is always looks awesome. And this Rumbler is no different. It does look cool, but man, another 350 bones, like fuck that shit, bro. It'd be cool if they probably came out with like different weapon mounts and stuff to put on top, and maybe you could interchange that with the Rumbler you have. This one obviously coming with the Hazard Squad Gomez version 2 or version 3. Is this version 3? I don't think it does enough because like this green sweater, I don't know, it just looks kind of funny too. I don't know. I'm not overly like feeling this shit. I think if I didn't have that Rumbler, that first one, maybe, but if you're even like half interested in that Rumbler, I think BBTS has them for like 350 also. Maybe cheaper, maybe even 300. So I don't know. I would probably go in for the black one if I didn't have a Rumbler, but this did pop up. Was it yesterday? Today? I completely forgot. I think it was today. Honestly, I said yesterday, but it's just something I just wasn't interested in copping, so I wasn't even like half intrigued into pre-ordering it. But it's crazy because it's like when that Rumbler was revealed, like teased years ago, I was like, fuck, this is gonna be awesome. And then it came out. I got mine, and it's like, yeah, I turned on the lights a couple times, and that's it. I never did anything else with it. I was like, fuck it, whatever. It's just cool. I'm glad I have it, but I don't know, man. It's like they definitely made a lot of them because if BBTS has them on their site, like they fucking overproduce this shit. So to see it get repainted so soon, it's like, I guess, you might get some people, maybe you might get some completionists. Maybe you just might get some people that wanted the Gomez. Who the fuck knows, man? But for me, like I said, if I didn't have it, I'd probably be in for the black one. Came with a snake adder too. The snake adder V2 is awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is it's a cool exclusive, it's just a repaint and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. 350 is kind of a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of a lot of money right now. So not something that I'm really in the market for, but I don't really know who would be. Like honestly, to be quite honest, I'm like trying to think like, bro, if you could get the black one, wouldn't you want the black one, the black Humvee? That shit just looks sick. But like I said, maybe people were in it for the Gomez because yeah, just you get one more for the collection. You're already fucking neck deep in them. So did anybody go in for this shit? Gomez has light up features. I hate electronics on figures, so not for me. Yeah, the head sculpts and shit. Or is that the only head sculpt you get? What the fuck? That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I've never been like the biggest fan of the Gomez's and shit. I have a couple of them. Like there is some that I wish I did cop. Now that I look back on them, but over the years I've never really been like the biggest fan of them. I thought like one or two was cool, but man, to see like all these different versions of him, I was always like, I don't know what the fuck the appeal to this motherfucker is, but like he is cool. Like I'm not gonna say it's a stupid mascot, like it's a dope mascot, but yeah, after a while, I was like, I don't know, I don't want this many of these fucking roach head motherfuckers. The one I wish I got was that Ronin one, that Samurai Gomez or whatever. Yeah, that Ronin joint with the chucks and shit. I was like, man, that shit just looks hard. Every time I see that shit, I'm like, man, nah, that's one that I regret passing up on. But I got the Game of Death one. I got the Agent. I got what other one do I regret not getting? That one with I think it was the Street Gomez, the one with like the hoverboard and like the green jacket and shit. That one was hard. I like that one, but I passed up on that one because that's when I kind of thought I was like, this is just too many Gomez's. But that was a dope one. But yeah, it can miss me with this one. I'm not really in the market, like I said, for another Rumbler, but I don't know. There might be some people that pick it up. I'm actually interested to see who, because I think next up they actually teased out more of their fucking more repaints. Let me get these slides ready, man, because fuck, this shit froze up on me. I lost where I was. Oh, here it is. Yeah, they got more repaints coming from MEZCO Toys Fair. So we got Franklin Sparky Foreman Hard Boiled Edition or Hard Boiled Fiction Edition, and just looks like a black and white version that I think a couple of the influencers the MEZCO toy photographers are actually snapping pics of now. So I did see a couple of people talking about this figure or snapping a couple of pictures of this figure today before I came up on the show, but I didn't want to take their photography or anything like that. So be on the lookout for this tomorrow. This goes up for pre-order tomorrow if you're in for it. I opened this figure and I don't think I messed around with it too much. And I think I put him back in the box. So I got to pop him open and crack him out. I think that's why he didn't even make my top 25 figures of the year. I was like, fuck, I didn't even mess with this one too much. So to put him on my list, I'd be fucking lying. It's like, he's not one of my favorite figures. I didn't even fuck around with him, but he is pretty cool. Yeah, I think I just put him back in the fucking box. I was looking for him the other day and I was like, man, I can't even find this fucker. I know I got him though. I gotta actually dig through some of the shit I have. I have a fucking depression pile that's like coming together along pretty nicely. I gotta open some of this shit. But yeah, this is one that I can pass up on. I'm glad I got that first release. I'm waiting for the rest of these dudes, so I'm probably gonna wait around a little bit longer now that they're doing the repaints. Yeah, they gotta just get reused out of these body molds and stuff, these head sculpts and shit, and that's fair game. You can't knock them, especially when the figures themselves are cool. And yeah, it kind of fits with like other stuff that they do already. You know, I know they've done like that year one Batman. It looks like they're going that noir fucking route. So you know, you could kind of have that taking on these like mafioso characters that are like black and white. That'll look kind of cool in the shot. You want to talk about toy photographers? And then we move into Storm Arena, baby. And fucking hell, man, I gotta say, you ain't beating this Cammy. I mean, this Chun-Li. This is the best. This is the best Alpha 3 Chun-Li, baby. Show can. You ain't topping this shit. Like, you ain't topping this girl, bro. Like, look at this head sculpt. Look at this figure. And look at this god awful thing. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Like, you ain't topping this shit. You got this. And then you got this. It's like, what the fuck is this, man? Oh, man. This shit looking rough, bro. This shit looking all kinds of rough, man. I don't know. Maybe it looks better in hand, but, man, something about this shit looking crazy, bro. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's the fucking paint on her, like, top and shit. That looks kind of off. It doesn't look turquoise and looks too green. Yeah, the cake looking all right, not bad, you know. Shit. The figure itself might be a fun one, but I don't know, man. Yeah, after the Quinn Lee, I was like, I don't think I need this Alpha 3 fucking Storm Arena, whether it's Jada or Storm. I don't care. I think I already got the better one. But I don't know, just to kind of mess around with. Yeah, not bad, you know. It's like more, I don't know. It's like that. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not good. Like, she ain't got no hips. She ain't got shit. Like, what the fuck? And that head sculpt, I don't know, man. Something about it just looks too. It looks off. It looks weird. It looks like her face is like not part of her head. It's like, I don't know if it's her bangs that are kind of giving that effect, but something just looks weird on this shit. I don't like it, man. Like, even like I said, like her hips, something's just missing. It just doesn't look that great. So this might be the first miss from Storm Arena. I don't know, man. I might have to wait around for the Jada one on this one, because dude, does Jada even still do fucking Alpha 3? Like, dude, we haven't seen pre-orders for that shit at all. I'm like concerned about that. Like, dude, are we ever gonna get Ryu and Charlie? Like, what the fuck? I think these guys ate their lunch already, man. They're fucking, how many figures deep are they? They did Ken, Ryu, Sagat, Chun-Li. They showed off Dan. Dan's coming out. Charlie's coming out. Fuck, who else did they do? They showed off a Zangief, a Balrog prototype, Cammy prototype, Armika prototype. Like, dude, by the time Jada gets around to doing this shit, like, they're cooked. They are cooked, but I think it gives them a little bit of hope when Storm Arena's putting this damn thing out. Like, this shit looking rough, bro. No fucking way. No way, Jose. So I don't know. Might be passing on this. It might be that first Storm Arena I pass up on. So might give Jada some time to catch up, because I don't think they're hitting it with this, but they got the hype, man. They got the hype going for Storm Arena. Like, they can't miss right now. So looks like a boy. Oh man. Oh fuck. God damn. It is 2026. Like that is a thing now. They're shooting up schools, that's a fucking thing. So I don't know, man. I don't know about this. And we have to wait to see when this gets fully revealed. It only got teased off today, I think. So I don't know if the pre-order opened up. I think it's pre-order opening up this weekend though. It could be from what I read earlier. And then moving to the Joy Toy, we got some TMNT action. We got the Super Bebop and the Mighty Rocksteady. So we got Robo versions of them. And man, these shits look pretty dope, man. But fuck, I always kick myself for not going deeper in this line when I had the opportunity, man. Because man, the figures look dope. The Bebop and Rocksteady came out great. So robot versions, I don't know, not bad, not bad out from them. But I think if I had the regular classic versions, I'd be plenty happy already. I don't think I'd be in the market for robot versions, but they do look cool. And I don't know if you get any reuse from the Bebop and Rocksteady, right? This would just be all original tooling. So I don't know. I don't know if they're kind of can't be running out of characters to make, but gotta wait to see how much deeper they go. I'm waiting on that fucking turtle van though. That turtle van is gonna be sick, man. Like I just love the stylized look that they have on that van. So I'm waiting for that. But the line overall does look cool, and it's one that I definitely regret on not going deeper on, especially that slash. That slash just looks sick as fuck, man. I gotta see if I can still backtrack on that one because slash is cool. And speaking of TMNT, man, somebody mentioned this earlier. Looks like Mattel taking over that master toy license from them, snatching it from Playmates. Kind of broke my heart to hear that, man, because dude, Playmates has actually done pretty cool shit, man. Especially recently, actually got this shit right next to me. Recently retroing out these vehicles, bro. I got that Shell Cruiser, or that Shell, whatever the fuck this shit's called. I didn't put the stickers on it. On this shit. Well, actually, I did put them on this shit, and I fucked them up. I was like, "Fuck, I don't like how that look." Can I take them off? And when I took them off, I ripped them. So I was like, "Fuck." But you could buy some decals online or some stickers online. I think I'm gonna buy those shits to kind of put the flags on them because I was like, "Fuck, I fucked up." I put them on, and I was like, "Damn, I don't like the way they came out. It came out kind of crooked." But this shit is just sick, bro. Like this shit is awesome. I don't have any of my fucking Playmates Bebop and Rocksteady, but I do have that Super 7 Bebop and Rocksteady, the Ultimates, and they look kind of funny because obviously they don't fit in the car, but like just next to the ride, it's like, oh, that shit just looks sick, man. But yeah, I was loving what Playmates was doing, man. These dudes are doing cool shit. I even have the fucking mutant module here. Like I still have this shit next to my desk. Like this shit is sick, bro. Got Bart Simpson in this motherfucker. I do. These dudes, man, bro. Every time I would see these toys when I was a kid, I was always like, man, that shit is just the best, the most fun looking shit. So to see Playmates not getting to make future releases anymore, it's definitely a bummer, man. But all things do come to an end, and sometimes better things are around the corner, man. So Mattel taking over put out a little statement this week. It says Paramount and Mattel have announced a global multi-year licensing agreement to develop and market a wide range of products for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. The partnership will introduce action figures, playsets, vehicles, games, collectibles, and more, with products set to launch in 2027. The deal also includes new product lines tied to the animated movie sequel Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem 2 and live action CG animation hybrid film slated for 2028. That actually might be that Last Ronin movie. So might be seeing that 2028. That's actually exciting. But yeah, it looks like they're taking over, man. So they're definitely going to go hard with it, man. I know they go extremely hard with the Motu stuff. Sometimes a little bit too hard, where I feel like they are definitely like strong arming, the people that have nostalgia for these properties and stuff. Because, man, some of their shit is just predatory, damn near, whenever they put their exclusives on their Mattel Creations site. I hate that shit, man. It's like you're fucking locked into paying that shipping from them. They need to find out a way to offer free shipping from their Mattel Creations site, because that shit is outrageous doing that shit. But yeah, they definitely strong arm people for the Motu exclusives and stuff. So I don't know what the approach is going to be for TMNT here. Obviously TMNT sells to like kids, adults, So they can definitely move a lot of product for this, and it's a smart play from them locking this up, man. They locked up DC, they locked up TMNT. Like you can make Batman figures to the end of time. You can make TMNT figures to the end of time, man. First order of business, though, I would do is take the goddamn license away from Super 7, man. Because Wave 3, Super 7, 2003 Ultimates around the corner. We got fucking April O'Neil, and I always like the design of April in this shit, man. She has a cool look to her, man. So we got April O'Neil, and then we got I think this motherfucker's name was Hun. Oh, I forgot his name, but he was like the Purple Dragons fucking leader and shit. I only remember a little bit of this cartoon. It used to be my favorite version of TMNT animated series or cartoon, but that 2012 one is like far superior. And yeah, it kind of bummed me out when Super 7 got this license. I wish it was NECA, but now I'm glad that these guys got this one and NECA got that 2012 one. And then we get another Raph. Looks like he's like fucking motorcycle outfit Raph and shit. And then we got that turtle bike and shit too. So Ultimates, baby. And like, goddamn, you don't hear nothing about Super 7 now, man. It's like even TMNT drops. It's like, dude, they get no kind of hype going their way, man. So I don't know how much longer they're gonna stay around, man. It's kind of crazy that they continue to lock up license. I saw that they're gonna do Visionaries and Invincible. So I don't know, man. Gotta wait to see that, guys. But be on the lookout for that. And then also Mecha Godzilla from Hyatt Toys. I do gotta talk about this one, man. This shit looks fucking awesome, man. This looks insanely cool, man. But fuck, dude, the one thing I liked about Hyatt was the price points, man. They were in that $50, $60 price point. This fucking shit costing $117. I was like, God damn it. I knew those price points were gonna last forever. It's like they didn't even last 6 months. Dude, it's so hard to get any of their product, man. I've still yet to get a Godzilla from these guys. I've heard great things. I want that GMK one, but where the fuck are people buying this high shit? Are they only pre-ordering from their site? Because goddamn, dude, like every retail shop I go to, I'm like, yo, do you guys carry this high shit? Oh, we're waiting for our delivery. Like, motherfucker's been waiting a year, damn near. So it's kind of annoying that I that I want to buy some of this shit. I just can't find it. But this Kiryu right here, this shit looks awesome, man. I always like this design from Mecha Godzilla. It's got these fucking cannons and shit. It just looks awesome. And 7.7 inches is a nice hefty size. I feel like that's a good size for like a Godzilla action figure line. They're slightly bigger than the fucking SH Monstarts, but you know, not as big as like some of these like Shogoken releases and stuff. And those price points are definitely not inflating to Shogoken prices. So $117 is kind of expensive, but this shit looks awesome, man. So I'm interested in it. So probably gonna be waiting around for this until 2029. But yeah, when this comes out, I definitely want to see what's up with this shit. Shit just looks awesome. And then a little Bandai action, man. Super Android 13, man. Holy shit, bro. What a badass DBZ villain, man. I remember seeing this shit, cover of this movie. Gotta watch this shit. Couldn't wait to watch it. It was like, who the fuck is this? Where's this Android at? Like, dude, especially when you got around to like Android 19 and Android 20, it's like, man, these motherfuckers are so weak. But dude, Super Android 13, bro, like this motherfucker is badass. I like this powered down look and shit too. That like red ribbon redneck that Trunks calls him and shit. That scene is just so good too, where he's like trying to reason with him. He's like, you don't have to do this. It's like, motherfucker, like he's like, you're a slave, and then he's like, calling me a slave. It's like, what do you guys do with your free will? War, hatred. He's like, don't fucking lecture me with your fucking $30 haircut. Oh man, it's just so badass. Like, dude, that shit is crazy, man. And yeah, dude, when he absorbs those other fucking fallen androids and he turns into this big blue motherfucker, it shit is badass, man. Like, they can't even fade this fucker with any of their punches. It was just such a dope scene. Like, he punches the fucking Super Saiyan out this motherfucker, bro. So dope release, man. This is up on P Bandai now for $90, man. And I think I'm gonna lock it up on P Bandai because when this shit comes out, I just know this shit's gonna cost like $140, man. It's like, look how big this motherfucker is. Pause. But yeah, just such a cool fucking design for an android. I love that movie. That movie was probably one of the better DBZ movies for me. That one, the first Cooler movie, the first Broly movie was dope. So yeah, probably copping this shit. Probably copping it on P Bandai too, just because I gotta get it, man. This shit is just awesome looking. And one thing that I'm not getting, but I cannot wait for Bandai to make this is Future Gohan, man. Shout out to this third party company. I don't even know the name of the company because it's just like a few studios making DBZ third party figures, but Future Gohan, like, I can't believe Bandai hasn't made this shit yet. And I feel like they're on the cusp of making it. And now that we saw this bootleg right here, I feel like they're going to ramp up production of it. Because, man, Future Gohan was just such a cool look to Gohan and a really cool story arc, man, for Future Trunks and shit. And I always felt like that super movie or that super arc was just done wrong. Like Goku Black was cool, but it should have been Gohan Black. That would have hit way different for Trunks, where his master is like now fucking evil and like a way stronger version of Gohan that he never even met. That would have just been hitting so different. But this story arc where he takes on the androids by himself because he doesn't want to put Trunks in danger. One fucking arm, too. It's like, oh man, this shit was hard, bro. This shit was hard. And man, to see him go out, if you didn't cry, you lying. You're fucking lying, bro. Like, holy shit, man. Because, dude, Gohan is just such a pure-hearted character. It's like, obviously, he's Goku's son. Like, you know, and Future Gohan didn't have that bitch in him. So that was another thing that I give points to Future Gohan for. It's like Gohan, regular Gohan, he's too much of a little bitch. But Future Gohan, he had none of that bitch in him. He went out like a fucking G. And this fucking figure looks awesome. I don't know. It's just anything about third-party Dragon Ball figures. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait for their official release because I know Bandai's gonna cook that shit up fast. This pre-order went pretty fast on 5K Toys, but look at all the face portraits you get. Obviously the powered down Saiyan version, the Super Saiyan head sculpt. Obviously, I know Bandai's not gonna give us that. They're probably gonna give us half of this shit. But I just feel like it's just gonna be a better put together figure. I'm kind of always sketched out about getting third-party companies, but this shit looks hot, man. This shit looks hot. I'm excited to see when this gets released and just see some of the photography being taken over this figure on Instagram and shit, because this shit is just it's just a cool story arc for anybody that doesn't know Dragon Ball Z. It's just an alternate timeline that Goku and his friends die. Everyone dies except for his son Gohan and except for Vegeta's son Trunks. So, you know, everyone's dead. These androids basically running rampant around the world, killing everybody, man. And there's nobody to stand up to him, man. Nobody except for this motherfucker right here, bro. One arm. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. You ain't Goku's son for nothing. And yeah, man, he holds his own, but yeah, it's just too much for them, man, especially with one arm. So kind of sucks. So he goes out, but as soon as he goes out, that turns Trunks into a Super Saiyan, baby. And then on 5K Toys, also, I saw this today pop up. Looks like it's from Sigma Studios. We got this the Canadian. Shout out to my Canadian homies, man. We got this third-party Logan figure, and dude, this thing looks pretty good, man. I gotta say, it looks pretty awesome, but I don't know, man. I already have a Marvel Legends of this exact look to Logan, and the head sculpt on that Marvel Legends is better to me. Obviously, it's not gonna have the soft goods or anything, but it does what the fuck I need it to do. Like, I actually have them on my shelf, kind of popping out and like about to hit a fucking a predator, like just about to like cut him from behind. Cause I just love this look for Logan, man. He's got the fucking wife beaters, got the jeans, got the boots. Like, let's go, baby. Like, what more do you want? Like, this to me is like one of the best versions of live action Wolverine we're ever gonna get. So when they recast this motherfucker, it's gonna be a tall task to replace this guy. I'll say that. So this is up on 5K Toys now. I believe it's like 2 bodies, I think it is. So it's 2 figure deluxe set. So you can pre-order this now. I think I'm gonna hold off on it. Like I said, obviously the Marvel Legends is not gonna be nowhere near the quality of this, but it's good enough for me, you know. And then Sigma Studios is the studio that put out that God of War figure that's out right now. That Kratos figure. This shit looks awesome. I wish I pre-ordered that shit, but I seen that shit at the shop that I go to, and fuckers want 200 for it. I'm like, motherfuckers is dirty motherfuckers, but all right, you guys pre-ordered before. And just to close out, 3 hours into the show, I feel it's late enough, guys. I feel like the kids are off to bed already. You guys are nice and alone for your laptops and for your TVs or whatever. Time to get into the jar release, guys. Jar release of the night. We got this fucking Momo, and yeah, I feel like we jumped the shark here, guys. This is definitely a bit too much, man. Even for the most elite gooner. It's like the most elite gooner. They could have never dreamed something up like this, guys. Cause fucking hell, man. When I saw the solicitation of this shit, I'm like, okay, another milk girl, another cow girl, nothing to see here. It's fine. It's perfect. So yeah, no problem, man. She got a little milk gun, little milk bazooka. She's got a fucking pacifier. It's like, all right, nothing strange. Nothing strange. The milk bazooka looking pretty good. The Gatling gun, I mean. It's like, all right, cool. She's spraying this shit. All right, this is pretty dope. I'm feeling this. She's got a tattoo that says cow on it. It's like, oh man, you fucking cow. You ever call a girl a cow? It's like, what the fuck? Can you insult a chick more than calling her a fucking cow? I don't think so, dude. So I love that tattoo. But when I saw this shit, I said, holy fucking hell, guys. No fucks given here. What the fuck is this? What in the fuck is this, dude? I was like, man. It's like when I was talking about those sexy eyes figures, like, what imagination comes up with these designs? Who the fuck comes up with this shit, bro? I was like, damn, dude. This is definitely jumping the shark, man. Like I said, the most elite Gooner Hall of Fame figure right here, bro. Jar Hall of Fame. You need that fine crystal for this chick, bro. Pre-order bonus. Like, bro, I feel like if you don't get the bonus, you don't get the release. You don't get the full effect, man. It's just like, if you're gonna get this shit, you gotta get all of this shit. It's like, dude, this is just scary to have. Like, I'd be afraid for anyone in my family to see that I own this, whatever the fuck this is. This is like anyone that you know ever sees this in your possession. It's like, man, that's it. That's the last day you ever talk to that person. So, man, to close out the show with this, Bear Panda Momo and her little friend. That's just such a creepy fucking. When I saw this, I actually got scared. I was like, man, this is scary looking, bro. I'm scared. Oh shit, man. Fucking hell. And you guys picking this up, man. Let me just leave this on your guys' screen. So if anybody walks in on you guys. Oh shit, man. Keep TMNT out of Toddy Mag's hands. Oh fuck. RIP, man. Hopefully they do right. They do justice by that TMNT license. But I think Mattel's gonna cash out, honestly. Probably the original figs and original style. I feel like they're gonna do a lot more than that, man. I feel like they're gonna do an Origins-esque line, and it's kind of what people want, man. That's kind of what people wanted from Playmates, you know. But they're just retroing the shit, and it's just not it, bro. D-Rock saying, you do a great job. I always appreciate your stream. See you next time. Yo, D-Rock, man, appreciate you, man. I'll catch you next time. But yeah, probably gonna close out with this, guys. The best for last. Fire, and before he loses his arm. Yeah, man. Future Gohan. Man, bro. What a fucking icon. Or you have an option to keep the arm. Yeah. You got to take that fucking arm off, though, man. It's like, I don't think I would pose it at all with the arm. It's like, at all. Damn. Yeah, I know. This is definitely like Milkzuka is tough. Yeah, this is definitely like not for the faint of heart, girl. Give me the cowgirl with the mask. I feel like if you don't get it, you ain't experiencing this release. Damn, Omar setting up a milk farm. Yeah, man. Totally wild. Totally fucking wild. But guys, that's all the action figure toy news I have for the evening. Fucking 3-hour show. Goddamn, man. But feel like we had a nice mix of stuff, man. We got Milk Girl, her little fucking friend, Transformers talk, some Marvel Legends talk. little Star Wars sprinkled in there, some TMNT talk. So nice little spread of toy news, man. I had a good time coming up here and talking with you guys, man. Like I said, this was a special episode this week, kind of middle of the week. So probably won't do one on Sunday. I might actually hop on here next Wednesday also because we have Toy Fair coming up this weekend. I'm gonna be a little bit busy this weekend, so I don't think I'm gonna have time to put slides together for Sunday. But next week I'm off again on Thursday, so probably come up here and do another show on Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that. But until then, I appreciate you guys jumping up here and hanging out. You guys check the replay. I appreciate that too. Yeah, I just appreciate any kind of interactions you guys have on this channel and stuff, man. I'm here to just do this every week that I can. And yeah, like I said, I get tired of saying the same shit. I appreciate it, guys. But I really do, man. It does mean a lot to me. So thank you guys, man. And then yeah, until the next episode, man, episode 75. You guys keep collecting, keep buying those stuff, man. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Until then, peace out.